Welcome back to the Geekquisition. My name is Ash and welcome to the stream. You will address me as Enchanter Vivienne, Court Mage of the Imperial Court, or Madame de Fer, not Viv. And I am joined by Scottish Warrior.
Well, what's the point? No one's gonna remember me anyway. I'm always forgetting. See, I'm cold, and I feel your pain, people. Your eyes must hurt to see me a sight of me. I'll take that away soon.
And we also have GamerMD83.
Sorry, Thomas. I can do this all day. Another blighter falls.
AbiliyDrain.
Ready? Ladies, control yourself. There's plenty of solos to go around. Do you know what? I look like the love child of Richard O'Brien and Yoda.
Very much my
What's with the
sentiments.
Oh my
glasses,
God.
Scottish?
Oh
Well,
my god.
My eyes hurt sometimes. I have to tell you. My eyes are the source of my
I'm pretty
power.
sure he doesn't.
My eyes are the source of my power.
Rich.
Good glasses.
Oh, no. I love the wand. That's hilarious. I
Oh.
saw that in your video. I was like, yeah, that's a thing.
I like the shiny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
Fabulous.
So, okay, I'll introduce us. Basically, we are the Geekquisition. Last year, we did a lot of different content for Dragon Age Inquisition, and what is it? 3 months after Inquisition now, we finally can talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I took forever.
You blame Mr.
Just squint. You ready?
The sexy stare.
Oh, so nice. Oh, there you go. Solus Drain, Dorian MD83, Scottish Call92, Vivian Insanity.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So I think the cash wins this one.
yes. All right, so...
Do you know what? Look, I've even done the little feet.
Oh my god, you did the feed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Well, if you don't like that, I guess I could probably go the other way then.
What's that? Oh, you got you. You're gonna shoot us.
I'll ditch the hat. There you go.
Cole's not supposed to use his hair.
Sarah.
That hair, yo.
Yeah, I'll keep the hat. It'll be cool. I'll be cool.
Oh, it's cutting my hair. Is it cutting my hair in the chat? I mean, in the video?
No, it's alright.
Yeah. All right, man.
Fine, Dorian.
Everyone, don't even ever think it's fine. Your fabulous hair is excellent.
Yes.
You've nailed that. That's really cool.
Okay, so let's start off with, I was figuring that we could actually talk about our own canon Inquisitors before you start off. And just being like, what we think. Or
I think
how we played.
there's one thing we have to say before this all starts. Spoilers!
Oh,
There are
yes, that's true.
spoilers. So if you haven't played,
will
you
be
have to-
Spoilers that I'm fabulous.
I'll make you forget that.
Yes, there's gonna be.
I think
immense
everyone's
spoilers
gonna
in
need to
this.
forget this. Jesus Christ.
Very much, unfortunately.
Oh.
Wait, I feel left out. I know what I mean. Off goes the daggers in the bow.
Oh, I haven't got staff. I suck.
Vivian, we should go shopping together.
Absolutely.
I do have. Look. I made what I. That's the thing in it.
Oh, wow. Good
Oh,
job.
nice.
I thought that was just like a little elf shoe. I didn't realise it was like a wolf jaw, and I was like, oh, okay.
Little elf shoe.
Didn't it look like an elf shoe?
It's adorable. It's cutesy.
So cute.
I think it's safe to say you three put the most effort into your outfits. I did my best.
This has
But...
been sitting in my wardrobe for months before they even announced like who the romance options were. Because if anyone likes Solus and finds him quite hot, they're not going to after this.
They're like, oh, never mind.
And just like Cole. I love this. Okay, so sorry to take you off the tangent there. Ash, so should we start with you and your canon Inquisitor?
Sure. So I think enough people on the stream have seen my canon. Sindara, who is a Trevelyan. Well, there are two versions because damn Solas and his romance. But
I'm sorry.
damn it, Solas, God. But the romance between Solas and the Inquisitor was too strong. So Sindara, she's a rogue. Sindara's Trevelyan, and I always sided with the mages. And also, I drank from the well because I'm a horrible person.
I want
Well, of
to
course.
actually do a playthrough where I drink from the well.
Yeah, I'm in the process.
I guess I'll go next and explain mine. Well, I have two. I can't really pick one at the moment, so I'll let you choose. Which one do you want to hear? Do you want to hear my elf one or my Kunari one?
Kunari?
Kunari.
Kunari? My Kunari is a female mage Kunari named Yikera, which roughly translated means rain. Yes, it means rain. I just felt like making up a stupid language. She's a mage, of course. So Kunari is because I had to, and she's voiced by Alex Walter Regan. Overall canon is went with the mages just because I think that's what she would go with because she has a mage herself. Right now she's torn between Josephine and Sarah, but I'm going to have to say Josephine because I'm a sucker for she's a sucker for accents. What can I say? She basically is a bit of a comical person, but a good leader. And she drank from the well because she didn't want Morrigan going. She just didn't trust Morrigan 100%. She didn't trust her fully, and she says, "I'd rather suffer that fate than you." And plus, she had a kid. And after she found out about Flemeth, spoiler alert, or Metal, she was like, "Yep, that was the right decision I made." So yeah, that's without going into extreme details. Basically, everyone loved her. Everyone loved her. She was friends with everyone. She drank with Bull. She flirted with Dorian once or twice, even though there was no way that was going to go anywhere. Everyone flirted with Dorian. And yeah, she also made fun of Cassandra because of her book.
Awesome.
That's fine in a nutshell without going into other details. Sorry.
Wait, what did you do with Cole? Or yourself?
I made him more human.
With yourself? What did you do with yourself?
With myself, I chose to be more human because that is what I truly believe I was aspiring to.
See, I dislike that a lot. I disapprove.
The human thing?
Yeah,
As Solus or as you? Who is
Oh,
also
as Solus.
As Solus. No, I usually make him.
This
I've done
elf.
both. I've done both.
Solus
But,
disapproves because Solus disapproves because
-100.
he's a stupid racist elf.
Solus greatly disapproves.
Yeah, I made Cole
Well,
more
you disapprove of
because
that.
it made sense for his character arc to go there. And I'm going to be honest, it's outside of knowledge because I do not like what happens to him if you don't make him more human.
I feel kind of he goes all weird, and I feel bad for him, even though he likes being weird.
He
But I do
forgets-
like where he's. I do like the whole giving the sex tips and stuff. That was pretty fun. I was like,
And of course, Bill knew my safe word. No.
He knows my safe word too.
I haven't
Bill
read
knows
that.
everyone's. Bill knows everyone's safe word, including yours, Madame Vivienne.
I do not know what you are talking about. I'm so
Okay.
absurd.
Although Madame Vivienne does seem to be the one who'd be more dominant in the bedroom, as Bill does indicate.
Yeah, Bull has a
I did.
safe word.
I snuck in. I remember, Miss Vivienne, I make you forget where I've been, so I know that she.
My dear, I am a mistress of the Gisane. You do not speak of such rot.
Why? Right, let's move on. Who's next?
I'll do mine. So I did human because it was supposed to be like a self-insert. Didn't really work. She didn't look anything like me. But yeah, her name was Lyra, and she romanced Cullen. I didn't drink from the well. I let Morrigan do it. I made Cole more human. No, wait, did I? Was it spirit? I don't know. In my canon, eventually, you should be.
I
you'll be
don't
more
remember.
what
Sorry,
else?
Cole.
Do you know what? I can't even think. It's been a while since I played. Oh
Use
yeah,
the
I
Templars.
left. Oh, I did. I've done both, but canon will be mage, but I do like the Templar side. It's pretty cool. What else? I left Hawk in the Fade the first time because I had to pick between Hawk and Alistair. I was like,
Oh.
no, No.
I
And
do the
then
same.
second time I played through, I did like I made Alistair king, so then I just got rid of Stroud because who cares? It's Stroud.
The world was deprived of an epic tash in my canon that day.
Oh well, look, MD's making up for it.
It's not the same.
You could have done Stroud.
I could be Stroud right now, yeah. Let me just put some blue on.
I can't remember any of the other bloody choices. Oh yeah, I put in the fuck, my mind's gone blank. In the Master Ball thing, I put all three of them like ruling together, but they didn't like that. So next
Oh
time,
yeah,
I think
that.
I'm gonna just do
I-
like Empress Celine and what's her face?
Empress
Rihanna.
Celine, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Are you
canon
good?
because Gaston can go fuck himself. Literally, he can go fuck himself because his head's now rolling on the floor. I can shove up his own arse.
I thought he was a cool character.
He was
I
a cool
liked him.
character.
He's just arrogant and pompous and an alcoholic.
I liked him better in the books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
me
the
too.
ones,
Oops,
yeah.
sorry, I stoned
Also-
out. What?
Yeah, also,
So lost.
I was in the
What is
fade.
wrong
I was
with
just
you?
in. I was in the fade. Sorry.
also, I feel as though he'd be too easily manipulated by the nobles.
He's really bad at the game, though. That's been
Yes.
apparent since forever. So it's to be understandable.
No one interrupts Madame Vivienne doing her important information.
Go on, lady.
1 second, I need my fan.
Hold on, I'm gonna go kill him.
You
Oh,
all know the truth.
We got
I was gonna say romance options as well.
311.
We didn't mention that.
Oh, my
Like,
character.
It was obvious colour. But then I'm doing another one and I'm actually romancing Solus. I'm romancing myself. Oh, dude!
Hmm?
I looked at the thing and just realised that. Have you looked at the stream?
Nope.
311?
No, you don't need to. Actually, have a look.
What about the stream? I'm so confused.
What?
What?
Have you seen?
What
Look,
are we looking at?
look at the stream.
We're yelling.
And look at Ash's box.
Oh yeah, that's cool. The background, yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going to pause so I can't see.
She's got a really cool background.
Yeah.
I've got the
green
green
screen. Woo.
She's at court.
I need a green screen. Got nowhere to stick it. But
Dorian's
Right.
in his room.
I'm
Well,
in a cave somewhere. This is all a dream.
It's not.
I haven't
real.
moved back to my parents' house again.
So
Neil, this is the fade. I don't like it here. I don't like it here.
No,
It's
nor do
creepy.
I. Let's go somewhere else.
My dear, that's because you are a demon and you're not supposed to be.
I'm not a demon. I'm not a demon.
That's what a demon would say.
That's what a demon would say. I mean,
Yeah, that's
no,
what a demon
demons
would
and
say.
demons
Yeah.
and spirits.
Just
Oh,
stay
what
away
did I
from me.
You witch.
I feel your pain. Your one
love
love
the
is suffering, Madame Vivienne.
He's already dead. Thank you, my dear.
He feels your pain, even in the fade.
I can't do a Welsh accent. That's not fair.
I
can
can't
do
do
like
an English
I do
accent.
like a Welsh country. You're right there, my lover.
Wow.
Before we go on a tangent, MD, we've got MD is final. What's your canon? Your 200 plus
Mine
hour
was
canon.
mine was a Dalish a Dalish elf female. Her name was Ren. We're not doing romances, right? Right now?
No, you can mention. Well, we can mention it later. it's
We
fine.
all know who
Okay.
she romanced.
I wonder who I romanced.
Master Dennett was watching. Hilarious.
That was funny. I loved Master Dennett because of that. I sided with the mages, but I've done a playthrough where I sided with the Templars, and I preferred that storyline so much more. I thought it was epic.
I like that storyline a lot.
Yeah, that was
I
really,
like him
really
up
cool.
for the mages.
What else? What else is there? Oh, Cole, I made him more. I made you more human, Cole.
We've got one of the more important characters, Bull. What did everyone do with Bull?
Oh,
Oh, I
he's-
say the Chargers. Because,
yeah, definitely. I don't think I could
Chargers.
ever have the Chargers die.
No. I've seen it. I've watched it. If you don't save the Chargers, and I will say this: Freddie Prinze Jr. brought me to tears. I never thought I'd say that.
Aww. It must be
It's
so
like-
sad. I don't think I could do it.
I can't do it.
I was like, I'll side in like with the Canary, and I was like, I can't.
No, you
Yeah,
got that
I
whole
could.
operation with Talus. It was actually really
Oh,
interesting.
who gives a shit?
You mean Felicia Day? No thanks.
Mm.
You really should play that thing. It's pretty good.
I will. I'll have to do like
Eventually.
arsehole playthrough, like Askquisitor, and then
Yeah.
Like the one that
Yeah.
Ash is doing.
I don't care how
hurts.
much of an arsehole. I don't care how much of an
Especially
arsehole
when you
Chris-
punch me and I'm like flat on the ground, like.
Solus took it in
and
stride.
me,
He was
and
like,
me.
and
I
then
know.
Dorian
And so it's like. He's like, oh.
Don't
That one
touch-
made me
Oh,
laugh.
what did you guys do with Cullen? Did you take him off Lyrium or keep him
Oh
on?
hell yeah!
oh, took him
Off.
off immediately.
Took him off.
Off Lyrium in a heartbeat. No way I'd leave him addicted to that stuff.
No. I was like,
What?
you've done well so far, so just stay off it.
Oh,
I'll give-
what
I'll
what
give Diane-
specializations were you guys? I was a Tempest.
I was Knight
Knight-
Enchanter.
Night
So-
Enchanter,
that?
simply.
All Night
Because it-
Enchanters. Wow. I
Night
wanna do
Enchanter
that.
is
Enchanter was too
OP.
easy.
It's OP.
OP.
Hello, OP.
It's-
Yes.
Wow. Really?
Literally, I could take on a dragon and just like spam Spirit Blade and enough kill it in kill it one single-handedly mostly.
Yeah, I was like,
Really?
"Wee." But I like,
Even
I
if
like
you
it.
weren't a mage, you could just
Yeah.
have me play, and also kill everything inside.
I use you. I use you. as
I
bait.
did.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I started taking. First, I was taking myself because, but then I was like, "Oh my God, Vivienne! Oh, hell yeah!"
Literally the
take
Iron
it.
Lady.
Dorian and Iron Ball
Yeah.
everywhere, just so they get together, and they never bloody did. And I was like,
Oh, we did
Yeah,
do.
it's presented it.
but then the banter was fun.
I every playthrough I always chopped and changed. I always had like different people every single time because I liked the banter, even if I didn't get it that often. But of course, I had Bull. Bull
It all
is my
depends on
brother.
who you put. If you if you want a chatty party, put Dorian, and he will
Yeah, he never
freaking
shuts
talk
up.
everyone. Yeah, of course I don't.
He's
I don't
arguing
have-
fashion choices with Solas,
Yeah,
and then
And the
like
gambling
with him.
and
with
that-
Sarah,
yeah.
I love his banter with Sarah.
I will say I love Sarah and Dorian's banter.
It's
Sorry,
adorable.
Sarah and Solus. Sorry, because it's just funny.
Sarah and Solus is
oh.
funny.
Yeah, Sarah
Yeah.
Solus.
Sarah and Blackwall quite funny
Sarah and
as well.
Blackwell's good. Yeah.
Especially when they're ganging up on Solus.
Oh, that was funny.
Poor Solus. He gets picked on. And it's hilarious.
Poor Solus.
Because he's,
No, he's
yeah.
just, no,
She-
no
Yeah.
remorse.
Yeah. MD, did you drink from the well or did you have Morrigan drink?
Morgan drank, but my male inquisitor, my human male, is gonna drink from it.
Mm.
I really want.
I'm sure we'll all give our reasons to why our canon one is the way we are once we get to that in more detail.
Can you guys see my bum chin?
I did. I was looking at it. I was like, wow, that's
You were
good.
looking at her bum.
Yes.
That's really good.
I don't get that. What is...
It's slightly off centre, but it will do.
Nah,
It's
tier
okay,
one.
Cole. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Because that's what he does. He squints all the time.
He does.
you just squinter. Why do you do that with your eyes?
Can't see anything. I need glasses. I have glasses. This could work. Here we go.
Oh no! Sorry to
Yeah?
interrupt. Thank you, Anchor Wolf, for subscribing. I don't have the thing up, so
Huh?
See,
in the
I
chat.
was just afraid before it was cool.
Oh. Glasses.
Freaking
Wow.
hipster
She's
Solas.
gonna fall off, dude.
Apostate hipster hobo.
Very, very chic. Derelict, in fact. If we're going down that route.
Hipster, apostate, prostitute.
A prostitute. I love that line. Where she just
Prostitute.
cracks up.
That's what I was
so
looking for,
funny.
like the brothels. There was no brothels. I was looking for like the stupid names, and there wasn't. There was no
Yeah,
brothels.
it's fun.
I thought Mario would have been filled with broth because all those hotheads there. All those assholes as well.
Mm.
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 Hmm.
Okay, so we've all talked about our canons. I guess we may as well dive into this head first and talk about major story elements. I guess,
Mm.
or should we go party member by party member first because the companion
Pardon?
quests are phenomenal.
They
Okay.
are. They
All
are.
right, yeah.
They're freaking awesome. There was no companion that I didn't like.
No, I liked all of them. I didn't think
first,
I liked
Sarah made my brain hurt at first, but then I
Everyone-
was like, okay, she's cool.
You have no idea how many people have asked me if I've voiced Sarah. I'm like, no, she's got a completely different accent.
Dude, I would say yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have minded if they didn't
Totally.
ask.
I think it's
Yeah.
just like the way that she says "fuck, tits, ass."
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it wasn't
Madame
me.
de Serre.
So
Fine.
I think since we're going to talk party members, let's talk since the ones we are portraying. Who would like to go first?
Oh, fabulous. Hello.
We'll go Dorian first because to some people his companion quest is one of the more controversial.
Yes.
Oh,
my
I
dear, you should
loved
go
his
with
companion
yours.
quest, though.
I
I
love
wish
it
it
too.
had been longer. The problem I had
Oh.
is that I felt like the issues that a lot of them had got solved really quickly. So with obviously Dorian's father and the whole issue behind that, I would have liked it to go on longer than just like one meeting and then you either let them make up or you don't kind of thing, and then you don't really hear much about it after that.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of the same with Cullen's lyrium addiction, and same with Vivian and her kind of husband
Well, especially-
dying and stuff. And
I don't know. I like Dorian. He's hilarious. He's flamboyant, and the task is just too epic.
Mhm.
You can't ignore that.
Not just.
Plus, his companion quest was just so heartfelt because it just gave us a great insight into the Tevinter Imperium.
yeah.
They may boast about being, oh, you can do whatever the hell you want, as long as it's in line with my lineage. As long as you make a grandkid, I don't care.
Yeah,
Mm.
make your own
It was very heartfelt, so I'll give him that. And very well voice acted. And just overall, I like Dorian. Dorian just made me chuckle. He was a great sense of joy, and his companion quest is not my favourite, but I liked it. And also, I think there was no combat in it at all.
Mm.
It was what?
So
There was what?
there was no combat in it at all. It was just a pure dialogue.
Technically is if you romance him. It's not exactly combat. It's more of that whenever you romance Dorian, you can help him out with his family amulet heirloom thing, and you can actually stab the dude who's trying to keep it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I
You know
love- I
all
love
the
that-
evil things that you could do now by now.
I love Dorian, but he's more of a brother than a romance right in my Inquisitors, I'm afraid.
No, I've got a role of dude for Dorian.
I loved that if you're female, that you could flirt with Dorian and he actually plays off it and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
And the fact that
That's what-
she even has the option to say, "I think you led me on."
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I'll stop." And she's like, "Don't you dare!"
Oh,
And he
yeah.
just laughs. I was like, "Oh my god, that was brilliant."
Plus, he has the probably the most chiseled arse we've ever seen in all of Dragon Age.
Yeah,
Oh, well, thank you.
you're welcome.
I will
But
say
yeah.
though, like for Dorian's quest line or his personal arc, I really did love the scene with his father. But the only thing is, it's like because he's there in order to help Tevinter and like to do all those things. I think Calpurnia's personal quest was way better at conveying that than Dorian.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because she
she was kind of doing what Dorian was doing, but wasn't really showed enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a thing.
Calpurnia was good. I liked her.
But I liked Samson's as well because it worked better with all the Red
Oh,
Templars and stuff. I was like, and
yeah.
also you get more quests with Cullen then, and then he comes with you. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I really like the Templars, but I really
It's a-
like the mage
Yeah.
side because of Samson.
Yeah.
So,
And that's one of the reasons why I prefer the mage side because of Samson. I felt as though because I've playing Dragon
This
Age
thing's
2
itchy.
yet so thing, you interact with them. I just felt like there was a need to Samson, I'm going to take you down. You fucked me over in Dragon Age 2, I'm going to fuck you over here.
seriously did.
So-
I got him back in the Templar Order, and he does
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
you
I
still-
did, and also because you can actually have him hung, because you can like tell Cullen in Dragon Age 2, and then he gets like Meredith hangs all of them, and they're supposed to be hanging from the gallows. I want to know. How is it he escaped that? Did he just leg it or something? Ran away?
He's
Like,
like, "I'm okay, I got
don't know if
better."
it says anything about it.
he has
Was it?
connections, probably.
He does have underworld connections, though. That's
So he
the
probably
thing.
just,
So-
yeah, egged it.
Plus, I'm pretty sure he could have he'd probably go out or faked his death, something stupid like that. But I just felt there was more of a need to stop him. Don't get me wrong, I like what's her name again? Calpurnia? I can't even fucking remember her name.
Calpurnia.
Calpurnia.
MD?
I liked her because it gave her more insight to adventure.
It's going all like Super Mario, your moustache. It's going like forwards and.
Dude, it's got a mind of its own. It's. I didn't think it was gonna be this crazy.
Man. I tip my hat to the stash.
To the stash or that ass?
Oh,
Yeah.
To the tash and the ass. Because the tash gives you a nice grip while you do that. I will stop there.
agreed.
Why don't we move on to the lady of the stream today, Miss Vivienne?
Oh, I thank you, my dear. So whenever I was thinking about Vivienne, actually, to be honest, I was going to dress up as Josephine because I could somewhat pull off the accent. But like for Vivienne, I thought I was going to hate them.
I'm sorry. I give this to a Sonic 22. Ash, you're Rita from the Power Rangers.
Rita Repulsa.
Yes.
No, okay.
That was quite good.
With a monster's crown.
Oh,
Sorry,
Wow.
I couldn't resist that. So.
no, I thought
My
it too.
apologies.
First Maleficent, and then Rita Skeeter, or not Rita Skeeter. Wow, wrong thing. Rita from Power Rangers. And, yeah,
Perfect.
I forgot what I was
Okay.
talking about.
You were saying about that you were thinking of doing Josephine.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing Josephine because I liked her character better. But with Vivienne, oh wait, I have to exude Vivienne. The way that Vivienne is that she is elegant. But whenever I first started playing Dragon Age, I thought I was going to hate the shit out of her.
So,
Amen, sister.
Yes, but she was actually a little bit more of an endearing character than I actually thought that it would be.
My dear.
My dear.
She definitely agree there. She was one of the characters who at the start I was like, bitch, please, I want to slap you across the face.
I loved her at the start. I was
straight
like,
away,
oh my god.
"Yo, I
Especially
love you."
if you take her to the on the mage quest.
Yeah. and she
Oh
just,
my
like,
god, she killed me when she's like,
verbal
"Oh,
punch
Fiona, your
Oh,
your
Fiona, my
dementia is showing."
I like.
You're
She
tired,
grew on
dear.
me.
It's like,
She's
oh.
probably she's my least favorite character party member because I know I didn't connect her as much, but I still liked her.
She's
The thing that
funny.
changed it for me was her companion quest,
Yeah, with
Yeah, you see the softer side to her.
what's this?
which is appropriately named of memory. Bring me her heart or something.
That's
Basically, it's a plan.
Bring me the
Everyone
heart
thought
of
she
Snow
was
White.
trying to look younger.
Yeah, the heart Snow White. that was-
Snow White, which I'm just like, really? Like you're like 5 seconds away from like doing the whole cackle.
She's
I
like,
was
"Whoa."
hoping
Yeah.
her to cackle some point in Inquisition, but it never happened.
No,
I know, but at least like when you're fighting, when they say things, that would have been hilarious. Like every time she kills someone, she just like cackles.
and she
That
goes,
seems to be Sarah's
"Apologies."
thing, doesn't it?
I know.
But yeah, her companion quest changed a lot for me because we actually got to see the real Vivienne
Yeah.
rather than the facade that she puts on.
Well, even like once you're friends with her, she sort of lets her
Guard
her
down.
defenses down a
Yeah,
bit.
she's like, I always have time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, she did join just so that she could like get higher in the ranks, but
Which she
I like
did
it.
achieve, especially with being divine. If that
Oh, who
happens.
was divine?
Oh, hell
that happened in mine.
no!
I was like, damn
I
it!
I accidentally done that on my 4th playthrough. I was like, it came up on the map and it was like,
Oh, on
support.
the tail. Yeah.
And I was like, no way!
On the war
Oh my
table.
God,
Yeah.
Liliana.
So-
I can't
I
soften
must have-
her. She's like completely crazy bitch the entire time. Even when I do everything right, she always kills that bloody woman no matter what I do, Sister Natalie, and she ends up absolutely batshit crazy. And I'm just like,
Liliana,
what's wrong with you?
Who?
Liliana, you have to
Liliana.
Oh.
be friends with her. You have
I
to
was.
stop her.
I was.
Yep.
I did all
Stop
of that, and she still bloody killed Natalie. I was
You
like,
stopped her. You stopped her from
and she's like,
killing
and
that.
there was like, yeah,
That
the
one dude?
bloody. No, she does
the
it
beginning?
No,
regardless.
no, the agent.
in the
Wait,
very very
Stop that,
beginning.
Stop that as well. Yeah.
And then
tell her
told
not
her
to.
soldiers are not expendable.
Yeah.
And then there's a third one. Shoot, what was it?
When you get back from Adamant, I think it is. I was basically
Nice
I was
the entire time.
I was
couldn't-
powerful,
Oh,
so
giving her the message from the divine, no?
yeah,
Yeah,
thanks, Liliana. I'm sorry, that's yeah, giving her that. Liliana, by canon, Liliana ended up being a peaceful divine and was lovely.
She was
Because
like, there was blood running through the streets, and I'll force them all to be. I was like, fuck.
Wow.
Even
Every
the-
single
even
person
the-
against her was silenced. It was awesome.
Yeah, even
Really?
then.
Actually, I
was the
prefer
peaceful-
Cassandra's, but I don't want to
peaceful
make her divine because I like keeping her around because she's like BFF with.
No, the conversation after she becomes divine, though, when she's
She
like,
said-
"Oh, Inquisitor," she's like exhausted. She's like, "Please let me join you."
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
like,
blame
what
her.
are you doing here?
Yeah, sorry. Cassandra,
Run away.
Cassandra, I love her. She's probably my favorite romance, the male one. I could never make her divine because she doesn't. She I don't know. Just Liliana seems perfect for the role, in my opinion.
Unhardened
I-
or hardened, though.
Unhardened because
Both, she's pretty good. I got
because
this-
hardened Liliana is a bloodthirsty bitch who I wouldn't want to sleep in the same castle with. Even I'm sorry, hardened Liliana scares me.
She scares everyone. She killed everyone who went against her, and then the other one
On the war
managed
table,
to
everything was just like, oh, I'll kill him. Just pick me,
Yeah.
I'll kill him.
pick
And
me.
Harry and Colin were the worst. It was like, just kill him. Just send the soldiers in. Let's kill him.
I can't-
Let's just kill him
plus-
with the soldiers. I was like, bro, dudes.
Yeah,
Especially
so-
at the last ball, they're just like, well, we could just kill off Empress Celine. And Colin's like, yeah, and I'm just like, whoa, hang on.
I'm like,
Let's just
wait,
think about this a
by the way,
second.
who owned
Ow.
the bitch by talking her down?
Wait,
I
who
did
what?
the second time.
Who owned the posh little twat who was trying to kill
God, what's her
Celine
name?
by
Oh,
talking her down?
Oh.
Why? Oh, shoot. Grand
Wait,
Duchess
I just-
Florian.
That's
Yeah,
Florian,
Florian.
yeah.
I'm sorry, that's one of the best scenes. You just get up there and be like, I win this game, bitch.
Oh, yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
"Take it
yeah.
Easy.
I did that,
I just
yeah.
nailed that easy.
You really
Uh,
lost.
I did accidentally let Celine die the first time though, because I didn't realise what I was doing. I was like, oh, it's alright, I'll make it a bit dramatic and they can go in and grab her just before she goes to stab. And no, it got her killed. And I was like, shit.
I save her every time.
So
And
much
also,
for
You're like, it'll be fine.
yeah. Plus, I can't let Celine die. She's voiced by Tara Strong.
Well, she's a bit rubbish. She's supposed to be good at the game, but she did a bit crap, I thought. How could she not know that her cousin was dodgy as hell?
Oh, Florian.
Yeah.
Masters of
I
the
really
game
liked
can
how
hide their
Briella
intentions.
looked.
That was a
Briella.
bit.
I wish we could see her curly hair though.
I know,
Yeah,
huh?
it was all
She was-
I thought
was done
had
up-
a really
she
cool
was done up.
face.
She was done up for all the ball, of course, because we all have to look elegant.
I like kicking the little jester guy out the window.
Looks like the Gister has fallen from grace.
Oh, and obviously the wicked race scene is hilarious.
I love that. Hey, sorry, back to Vivienne. Oh crap. We got with tangents, don't we?
Vivian was.
Uh,
I like Vivian.
Yeah. I think pretty much just everyone just agrees that we like Vivienne.
I like Vivienne. I hated her. The one thing that I was very surprised about is whenever you said the circles don't need to exist, but the mages should be with the chantry. That was a really interesting thing that you can actually tell her, and she greatly approves. Because
Yeah, that's what
Oh yeah,
it made
yeah, I
me
remember that.
realize she's actually not as fixed on the chantry as she claims she is. So it's just
Yeah.
like the way that she was like, "You have interesting thoughts, my dear," and it's just
Mhm.
like, okay, you might not be horrible as a divine then.
Yeah,
She,
I love
no,
when you
she,
ask
she
her,
would be.
"Can we? Is there a chance that we could?" And she's
Why
like,
would-
Why would I want
Oh,
to do
my
that, my
dear.
dear?
It's like, oh, okay, well, that was polite.
The way I view Vivienne is this: she hates change if she doesn't control the change.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the way I see her.
I love how she talks about the circles when you ask her what was her life like at the circle, and she's like, that's exactly the problem. She's like, it's all different. It's not just the same. It's different in every circle. Not everyone is mistreated. So I was
Yeah.
like, that's
but
cool
there
that
are
she
people
brought
who
that
get
up.
mistreated. That's the only thing. I wish she would,
Yeah.
not. It's not that she condescends it, but she's kind of like. She was in a very privileged position where
Yeah.
she could
Yeah.
go out and she could be a mage. Whereas other ones, you have Anders who had to escape 19 times
7?
from the circle.
19.
Yeah.
And like Kirkwall.
And then die on the
Kirkwall is
streets of
probably one of the
Kirkwall,
worst.
where he deserves to die horribly and die and get stamped on, and then get eaten by rats, then shatter, then the rats eat the shit. And
Poor
I'll
old
stop
Colin.
there.
Poor Cole.
I'm sorry, I felt his pain. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That. Oh, cool. Oh, that one. That's
Oh,
disturbing.
when he was, because he was.
Yeah,
He
we'll
was a
get to
mage,
Cole.
and yeah.
And
That was
also,
good. I like that storyline.
yeah,
Cole's.
I like that.
I did.
Well, I guess we'll do Cole next. But yeah, last thought on Vivienne. I am never making her divine because I think that world would be hell.
That'd be pretty scary.
Well, I just figured it wouldn't bode well for a lot of wardens that were mages, like specifically
Oh yeah,
my
it
one.
would.
She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll put their hands.
Because if they cure the calling,
Calling.
then they'd lose the tank that's in them, and then like Fiona, she'd have to go back to the circle. So
Yeah,
I'd be like, fuck that off.
I got a little theory on that, but we'll save that once we get to the warden part. But I
That's
guess
why
we'll move on to
Liliana, because like it's her best mate. It's fine. She can just go off where she wants.
Yay.
No one separates my warden from Alistair.
I know.
Okay.
I'm playing my human male that I'm playing right now. I made a keep world state with Alistair, and I was just like, oh, just gushing about it. I was like,
Alright, well, we'll move on to Cole, I guess, and since I am training him, I'll give my opinion on it.
That hat.
Dad.
That. And Wyman asked, no, there's not a rabbit in my hat.
dude, your hair looks hilarious. You have to.
I know.
It looks it's so pretty.
Thank you, it's fabulous.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Guess we'll just wait a second.
Hold it! You do not make Lady the fair. Wait.
Solus is
It
talking to some spirit again.
I communicates with them a lot.
It looks like she's yeah.
She just shakes her head. It's like,
She's
Fucking
a
hell.
dem spirits.
Damn spirits.
Just having a little chat with an annoying spirit. We should call him
The
Father.
spirit of motherhood.
Fatherhood.
Father.
So, it's like, "Wah," and I was like, whoa, Dad, there are people watching me, I'm live. The joys of moving back home. So
Well,
unfair.
Oh, I'm just waiting for my little sister to bust in at any minute. But yeah, well, Cole. What can I say about Cole besides he probably has the most depressing storyline, but also the happiest. I did. We met Cole, of course, in Asunder, which was awesome. And just seeing what happens to him in the story where he goes through the change is just pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, but it's also breaking. We learned so more about him, about the real Cole, before he became me.
You've been frozen.
He's just standing like this.
Back frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen.
No.
We can hear you
I'm
though.
frozen, I
That's
agree.
a good thing. So
Cole's
whatever,
in the air somewhere. He's
this happened
he's-
earlier,
Yeah,
so just let it normalize.
I vanished away.
Cold.
He's pulling a trick. He's
Oh, there we go.
You won't forget me, shut.
He tends to
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, I don't. Screw this. I'm just going to talk. But yeah, Cole's very depressing, but he also was kind of like the kiddie character of the group, who you were just like, oh, I'll be like a mother to you. And for those who want to romance him, you sick fucks.
Yeah, you
Seek
can't.
help.
It's just a baby.
Seek help now. Like, you're the same people that wanted to romance own sister in Dragon Age 2. Seek help now.
Oh my god! At the end of Dragon Age, like when you go talk to Cole, what did you guys think?
At first, I was really confused. I didn't realise it was supposed
Like-
to be him talking to Solus. I thought
No.
it was. I don't know, his spirit separating
thought.
Cole, making Cole a real boy, and I was really
Yeah,
confused.
a real boy.
And I was
He's
like,
a real boy now.
Real
going on?
boy.
And then I caught the Welsh accent, and I was like, "Oh, hang on, it's supposed to be Solus."
I thought it was the
Forget, and I
the
was like,
spirit. I thought it was the spirit, the spirit of
Passion.
his spirit. I thought it was his spirit leaving him, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, and I was like, "No!" But then I obviously
Yeah,
realised it was just me talking to him. It's alright.
Yeah, I hear as Cole should probably have a new theme song. I hear voices in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like
almost
Cole's
said
development was probably. Yeah, I loved Cole's development throughout the story. Not my favorite companion quest, but making him more human just seems right because he's a spirit who wants to be human. The Tash is
We should probably pose for
unavoidable.
some pictures, really, shouldn't we?
Oh shit.
There'll be
You know
gifts,
what?
don't worry,
This
there'll
is
be
actually
gifts.
a bear hat. You remember this from
Oh,
like
it's
Christmas?
your-
Oh, one
it's
of
your
the spirit
backpack.
heads?
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh, my ear fell off!
Oh my god, read it
I'm
in.
like,
They're trying to compose yourself.
See, that's what.
oh my
That's what happens in old
god!
age. That's what happens in old age.
I sellotaped them on and then they fell off. Where's my sellotape?
Wow. I knew you weren't real.
I'm Van Gogh. There you go.
History in the making. Elves were never elves. They're just humans in disguise.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right.
probably true. It surprised me. That's the
Can't
twisted and Dragon Age part.
Sellotape. I'm gonna sellotape my ear back on, okay? It's like Death Becomes Her. Oh my god. Where's my ear? There it is. Hang on.
That's hilarious. That
Who's
is
about it?
Oh man, it's not even gonna stay back on. Hang on, I've got this. It's alright.
Don't worry, you guys. Everything's okay. So let's just
yeah,
lost a
he's
little then.
technical difficulties.
I'm sellotaping it back on my head.
Oh my
Yeah, a
God.
slight mishap.
Where'd
slight
you just
mishap
pull
with the
tape
ear.
out of your ass from? Oh, I just
Under
pulled
there.
it from the fade, so I can fix my ear.
Yeah.
Well, he has to stitch himself
Thank
together.
you.
It does decay a little bit. People always wondering what that smell around Skyhold was. It was his
Yeah.
Solus's rotten body.
Hang on, I'm just sticking my ear back on.
Oh,
Oh, you can't even see it. Hang on. Hang on, I got this. It's alright.
We were talking about Cole.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I've said nappies. I think Cole's awesome, very well developed, and making him more human seems the right move as a spirit who wanted to be human.
Hmm.
What about yours?
I would have liked to seen Evangeline and Reese, at least.
I know.
I
Yeah,
like
I
the
would have liked that.
operation, but it really did not go into who they were, how much of an influence they were on him. So I think that would have been really interesting to see.
Yeah.
Although I did like the idea of seeing the Templar who jailed you. That was a good point. But
Oh,
at
that
the
was.
same,
Yeah, yeah.
like
I
Reese is
can't.
a huge part of his life.
I
Yeah,
know.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Reese and Evangeline. That would have been pretty sweet, but c'est la vie. We'll have to accept the.
We've got
Operation.
DLC coming up. Maybe they'll.
Possibly.
I don't know. Maybe.
Although admittedly, I did kind of want to kill that Templar that did that to Cole, but then I was like, nah, that just make him out. That would make him even worse. That would
Right,
probably turn him into a demon.
No, I let him, but he doesn't kill him anyway. In mine, he was just like he couldn't do it, and that was it.
Yeah. Although I like how Barry just hands him Bianca.
I love how
Yeah.
Solus and Varric are like mum and dad. It's
Yeah.
I
really
know,
fun.
they're so cute.
And just think of that. Varric lets someone else shoot Bianca.
Yeah, that was a really
Yeah,
like
exactly.
distinct moment there. He didn't even
Oh,
let
yeah.
Hawk do that.
I know.
He let Cole do it.
Like, you don't. No one touches Bianca but Varric.
You
Yeah.
wanna touch Bianca's cocking ring?
Oh my god.
Just to make a slight readjustment to see, make sure the aim is more accurate.
Ooh, that got weird.
But you
that
never
was-
know.
that
You
was
know,
good.
Bianca may respond more to a feminine touch sometimes. I couldn't resist Isabella. I miss Isabella.
I do too.
I was hoping she'd show up. I thought
Yeah.
Anders would show up for sure, but he bloody didn't.
Oh, we would
Who?
show
saw the
man. You should.
concept art though, right?
Who?
Anders.
The concept art of Anders that was supposed
that?
to be for Inquisition and it never happened.
No.
I didn't see that.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, damn it. I can't really get it right now, but basically it's a picture of Anders where he's outside a cave and his arm is missing. So
Ah,
He's got an arm off. That's alright, as long as he's still alive, it's fine.
unless it's justice,
DLC.
let me see
I'd
if I
kill
can
him
pull it
on
up.
sight. I'd kill him on sight if I saw him in Dragon Age Inquisition. Sorry.
I'd be like, but my hawk's going out with him and he's only got one arm. That's no good.
Must have been a really bad romp in the sack if he lost an arm.
Damn.
He forgot his
Let's just
safe
hope
word.
it wasn't his important arm.
I'm sure Anders is ambidextric.
Ambidextrous.
Words,
That's
right?
the
He's
word.
gonna words.
Dem
He's gonna
words.
have to be.
Oh, someone put it in chat. Awesome.
I can't click on it.
That's supposed to be Anders.
Yeah.
No
that's supposed to be
way.
Anders.
Yeah.
With a
Maybe
big ass
that's what
beard and
happens.
everything, I'd cry.
I would have
my
loved
Hawk
to see
romanced
that.
him. I would literally cry.
Oh my
I'll check it
god.
later. I can't.
I'd be like, Anders, dude, you let yourself go.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I mean, I'd presume that wouldn't happen if you romanced him. Maybe it was like if you just told him.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like Anders, but man, that is heartbreaking.
I would laugh if I saw him with only one arm. I'd be like,
That'd be cool.
Oh
I
my
didn't
god.
I
really
had
so
no
many
idea.
arms.
I hope this is DLC.
Well,
Well-
he's dead in my one. If I see him, I'm killing him on sight. So
Well, yeah, but
Oh.
Justice is still alive, so
Justice will come and get you.
if it's
Ooh.
justice,
He's gonna
I'm
possess
okay
him
with
like
that.
Kristoff.
oh god.
I'd be fine with that.
It's like, oh,
I miss-
something smells.
I would be happy with that as long as the Anders from DA2 isn't there.
Anders from DA2 is like Cullen's voice actor anyway, so
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
What? And
No, from DA from
oh sorry,
DAA.
DAR.
That was confusing. I was like,
Awakening.
Wait a
Yeah.
second.
I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
Awakening.
really? No.
Anders from Awakening is Cullen's voice actor.
Yeah.
Anders in DA2 is Adam Howden. Yeah.
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 I want justice back.
And Anders in DAI doesn't exist, so you know.
They need to put Justice's voice on Anders. I love
I'd be happy with that.
Justice's voice.
I would be. Apparently, someone's saying is that David Gator mentioned he's supposed to appear in a cave in the Hinterlands. Another reason to not leave the Hinterlands.
yeah.
That's why he looks like that, because Anders never left the hinterlands. Anders,
Yeah.
you gotta learn, bro.
I was going to make a Jumanji joke there, but I won't.
What year is it? Oh god, someone turn that into a meme. Just like put that on that picture. What year is it? There it is.
Oh,
Age is it?
Oh,
What
yeah,
age is
I'd be
that?
like, all that. How sad would that be if it was this picture and you could see Sir Pounce-a-lot in the background? Oh,
Stop.
I would
It's just-
cry.
just being roasted
Sorry.
over a fire.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
You're
oh
evil.
this shrew.
What? You never tasted cat before? It's delicious.
You
You
would.
don't eat. Shut up.
I haven't tasted cat, but there's been a couple of places in my city that have been caught selling cat and dog meat
No.
in their curries.
Fuck that off. You're lying.
I'm not lying. There was a place got raided a couple of years ago with cats and dogs strung up.
Ew. Okay, moving along.
Let's move on. So who should we do next? Solus or Dorian?
Well,
We already did Dorian.
so it's Solus.
We could do
Solus.
Dorian again.
And we can go at length with Solus. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Solus.
Just one
You.
last thing before I say.
You.
Let's do it one last time in case anyone didn't get the memo. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for days.
Yay.
There'll be spoilers up the ass. Up Dorian's ass more
Spoilers.
specifically.
Spoilers
because-
everywhere.
Well, yeah,
Spoilers.
you should have a little bit more tact.
Who?
Tat. Did you say tat?
Tat. You said ass up Dorian's ass. That's completely inappropriate. You should not speak like such.
Varric says it's okay though to make jokes like that if you're friends.
I think my ear's gonna fall off again.
You shouldn't listen to Varric.
Well, he's so kind and funny.
Varric is.
He also has a joke about Madame Vivienne, but I won't repeat it.
Because you can't remember it.
My dear, your hat
Vivian's
is
like-
lopsided. Why don't you go fix that somewhere else?
You should get a new one. I'll give you a makeover.
This.
No.
You look like a really bad drag queen.
Oh no, you've already seen the picture of me as a drag queen.
Yeah, that was the one with the green hair. It was actually pretty cool.
Yep. Okay, so time to move on to Solus, and we'll start with the wolf.
Wolfing
himself.
scumbag.
Right.
Crouching
Question.
Tiger, Deceptive Wolf.
Question. Who predicted that he was either an old elf or he was older than he said he was.
Nope, I
I
was
thought-
completely oblivious.
Older than said he was, but not that old.
I never thought he was like godlike being, but I
I think
thought
he was a
he was
god.
probably like maybe like one of the Sentinels. When I saw that they
Yeah.
looked just like each other, I was like, oh my god, they're bald. Oh my god, he's bald. I was
They're
like,
all related.
They're all related. Now, the way he just talked about the past and the elves, especially if you
My
are an elf.
journey's into the Fade.
yeah, it's like
Your
yeah.
journey's into the
I
fade,
think
my
you're
arse.
right.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he was at Ostagar that day.
Mm.
No,
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if he
Well, he
was.
was in Fade.
I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if he was there in person.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
Just everything he said, the way he talked about the old elven Afternon, pillars of crystals, sky-filled cities, and all that crap. I was like, you know way too much
Yeah.
about this to see the
But I mean,
fade.
I thought that he knew a lot, but then I was kind of like, well, you know, if you can see it in the Fade, then, you know, that's how he saw it. But I did kind of get like a weird feeling about him. There was something not quite right,
Too,
but I didn't. I never guessed that he'd be like the Dreadwolf.
You know
I
what I
think
hated
that was-
though? Freaking Patrick Weeks, the way that he talked about Solas, he was like, he's just your average apostate elf.
Yeah.
In the interview,
He's like so average.
Yeah, well,
He's, like,
Patrick
They
so
played him
Weeks
down
is-
so much, we should have realised. We
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
know.
Patrick Weeks has learned so much from the other Dragon Age writers team to just literally be as vague as possible.
And not just vague, but
They were so vague
misleading.
about him.
Misleading.
Yeah, which is like, yeah, Solus, he's just your stupid apostate
At
elf.
least
He's
know
not
the
really
one.
funny.
You guys
He-
aren't even gonna like him.
Yeah,
Don't
no, you
pay
gotta remember, he's just a
He's
character
crazy.
that you'll probably bump into
Yeah, he's not
somewhere.
important.
He's
Not the most
crazy.
important thing ever.
Yeah, but
What really stood out with Solas for me was where I was like, dude, is this guy involved? Was the way that he would talk about the Fade. Like how when you talk to him, one of the first conversations you have with him in Haven, he got so passionate about it where he's like, imagine if the Veil didn't exist, and he's like, we could have that. And I was like,
dude,
I was
Take a
like,
chill
that'd
pill.
be interesting. That'd be interesting.
Because
I-
like,
I-
that whole thing, I thought he was from like the Mages Collective or something. Because like, you know how they were the first ones to dabble in Fade magic? I mean, not Fade
Yeah.
magic, Rift magic.
Rift, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, I was like, are you part of those people? Or like, who the hell are you right now?
You're part of something.
Yeah, but one of the biggest warning signs for me was every time he talked about spirits and also his companion quest,
Hmm.
which was to help his friend, who was a spirit of wisdom, who turned out to be a giant pride demon.
Mhm.
Which who
Because
who,
they turned her. They turned her.
Yeah.
They turned her.
but that was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking. I was like, oh, you were.
I was like,
guys
should I
let-
get her out?
Did you guys let
go ahead.
Solus kill the dude?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I said I didn't. I was
didn't
like,
let him
Solus.
either.
I was like, Solus, you'll regret it. You'll regret it. And then
Yeah, I
I
was
found out
like,
he
no,
probably
dude.
would regret it.
I
He
think
would
like
regret it.
the developers, they were like, we need to make this face more killable. So like they gave him like big puffy cheeks and like made him look like an idiot. I was the first foremost person
I
investigating
was
the
like, you
fate on
could
demons.
die.
Yeah, I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'll save your ass. I'll save your ass. And
I
then
did. I was
Solus
like, go
go.
on, have at him.
But I
Yeah,
love how
so-
I was like, seriously, Solus. He was like ready to freaking kill them, murder them.
Yeah.
And then with Cole, he's like, no, Cole, don't kill them. I'm like, dude,
Yeah. And he was so he changed so quickly.
He's allowed.
Changed so quickly.
I could do whatever I want.
What about like with
Yeah.
the Sarah thing? Did you let her kill the guy? Who's
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
I did.
I did the option. The
I did just to watch her swear.
what is it?
I
the
did-
part whenever you can actually like take all of his land and make him
Yeah,
underneath
the noble.
Inquisition.
You have the.
I didn't know you could do that.
You could do that.
Yeah, you have to have the dialogue perk for the posh people.
Ah, really?
Yeah, the nobility
Yeah.
perk.
What does Sarah
Yeah.
think of that?
She
She loves it. She
Damn.
accepts it. But,
She
yeah,
likes
but
it.
I'm just like, I just go, dude, you just tried to kill someone who I'm considering a really good friend. Sarah, have at him. Bash his brains in. Make wine out of
And it
his
is very
skull.
funny.
It is.
And that was one of
It
the,
was
that was
funny,
one of the competition winners voiced him, I think.
Yep. It was the guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow. He did a good job. I remember
Yeah, he
his
does a good
voice. I remember thinking, oh, wow, he sounds cool.
I didn't know that. I actually thought I didn't encounter any of the competition winners, but because I was
Melissa. Yeah.
Flissa is adorable. The
I
tavern.
wish she got more screen time though, because like
I
as soon as you hit
know.
Skyhold, they all.
She
Just sort of-
flirts. She kind of flirts with the male human inquisitor.
Does
I was
she?
like, oh my
Yeah.
god, she's adorable. Or she's like, well, if you could have something about like,
Oh, you could have something in us.
yeah, if you're looking for love, I don't know if you are. If you are, then faux show.
Oh,
No, I'm just
the
kidding.
Inquisitor is always looking for love.
Master
And the
Janet,
inquisitor's
you get
like,
it.
love.
And I think the German Inquisitor, or not German Inquisitor, the German VO contest winner was the guy who you save whenever you, or was it the first like Chevalier in Exalted Plains?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that was him.
Nice. No.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Exalted
right.
Plains, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
That place was creepy.
I mean, they're gorgeous, but ugh.
so much,
Most-
so many undead, so many undead.
Ugh.
I'm fine with the undead. I just hated trying to figure out how to get to
Yes.
the north.
Yes.
That was
Ugh.
so difficult.
Oh, I spent
just
hours.
It also had the most fetch question and like go find these 10 supplies scattered all over the place, and I was like,
And they were all up these freaking
Yeah.
cliffs, and
I was
you're
like,
like,
how do
like-
I get up there?
No,
Ah.
the Golden Holla. That
Yeah,
was
that as well.
annoying.
oh.
that was
I was
easy.
like, we get over here.
I just get on my giant red holler and just go, yeah, you get over there, get over there, get over there. Thank you. Stay
I got
there.
on my horse. Also, I was like, dude, I'm gonna wrangle
even
this
think
thing in with my horse, and I trampled over a bunch of holla, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, I'm
I
going to hell.
Although, admittedly, on my first playthrough of that, I desecrated the Dalish graves.
Yeah, I did. I didn't
Me
realise,
too.
and I was like,
I was like,
whoops.
screw this.
I saw what you did,
I
It's
did it by
alright.
mistake, and then I did do it again.
turning into.
Because I was like, oh, you are
Uh-oh,
the dread.
she turned into the dread wolf.
Oh, that would have been hilarious if I'd have done like a quick wardrobe chain and come in like as a wolf.
Oh yeah.
I should have done that. Damn it.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Oh, yeah, we should probably continue our conversation about souls.
All right.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else I can say with souls besides this value is a little bit pompous, not as much as Vivienne.
I'm doing a romance with him currently because I'm really curious just to
Me
see
too.
when if there is some sort of like Wolf Hunt DLC or whatever, how that's going to play out with his plans.
That would be
Will
interesting.
would for example he not go through it because of her if they were like romancing, or could the Inquisitor like maybe sacrifice herself for the greater good kind of thing, or
Yeah, and then
The
he's
greater
like,
good.
oh.
yes, the greater good.
Nah, I earned Solus' respect. All my Inquisitors earned his respect. So, but I think I can definitely see. I do like his romance scene with when you find out what the Dalish tattoos mean, which is basically
Oh, the Valacine.
Slave
the-
markings.
the slave
What if
markings.
you don't
just-
have Valacine?
Yeah, that was
Well, if you don't have what?
What if you don't
Valacines.
have Valacine? Because the elf I made doesn't have Valacine.
not at all. I
They-
thought it was like
there's no
compulsory
option to take it off.
Well,
What is it?
I mean,
Might
she
have
doesn't.
really, really faded, maybe.
Yeah, it's really, really faded. But so then it's on there, even though you can't see it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
blood
okay.
marking. So
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it just makes me go. What? I'm trying to think. Anyone,
It's like hard and
who
daily
here's familiar with? Who here's familiar with Naruto?
vaguely.
Okay, there's a clan in the Naruto world called the Hyuga clan, and here's the way they work is if you're the younger sibling, you get a tattoo on your forehead that if the older clan want to, they can turn your brain to mush just by thinking it. Oh,
Fuck
indeed
that
popped
we
off.
lost MD.
We lost Dorian. No,
The amazing
Uh,
steps.
no, but the I guess I should probably wait for MD to get back.
Oh no.
MD, are you still there?
we can't lose that Dorian ass.
Find Shavinta ass.
Maybe she's in the chat or the call chat.
No.
I've only got one notification.
Whoops! I just realized I totally messed up that one.
I kind of want to like cut holes in this and just poke my hair through for a laugh. I might towards the end. How long have we been going for?
What is it? An hour and some. Yeah. Damn it, Dorian. Yes. It's literally Dorian. So on my playthrough, I have had the biggest problems after I punched Dorian in the game. Like my game client has like randomly frozen. The audio has bugged out completely. Only after I punched Dorian.
See that is karma. Karma.
And now she's gone. So it's freaking. Uh-oh.
This is why you should never punch a mage.
It's literally Dorian. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait, hold on. This looks silly. I'm going to change it real quick. And we are back.
Technical difficulties, people.
Sorry about that. I had to
fix your hair and your
I had to grease my mustache. Went shopping for a little bit.
Dorian's Mac could not handle the tash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's too fabulous.
Yeah. It's too fabulous.
Yeah.
I did a little disappearing act.
So we were talking about Solas before we end, or not end.
Yeah, I was mentioning like the Valacine, the Hyuga clan, and just saying. But basically, the premise is, I think the Valacine wasn't just like a tattoo or a blood tattoo. I'm pretty certain it was a way to control slaves, like keep them in line.
Yeah. Well,
like
magic. If that were the case, I think that magic, the specific one, would be lost. Kind of like.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's probably the magic to like maybe use like make it day what it was originally meant to do, like maybe keep them in line, cause them pain, that kind of thing, was lost and eventually just became what it is now, just a blood tattoo basically. But why would there be a spell to
that would never work in real life?
A tattue
in real life.
In real life,
it wouldn't. Blood just disperses, so you'd have to use magic to keep it in there.
I don't know why a fireball doesn't work. Like, oh, here, stop.
But yeah, I just find it interesting is that Solus knows a spell to remove the Valacine. Like, I get the idea, like, maybe you get drunk one night in Thetis and you, like, wake up with a strange tattoo and you're like, I don't remember getting that.
It's happened more than once to me.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of weird that there is a specific spell to remove tattoo. And I'm just like, tattoo must not just be a tattoo then.
Why do the Sentinels have them? They are not slaves, but they are the underlings of Mythal.
Yeah, so they probably are slaves in a way. Like, they drank from the well, so they are technically slaves to her
but they're
well.
Totally cool with it.
Yeah,
they accepted it. Yeah, we're slaves, we deal with it, whatever.
I mean, if that's the sort of thing they were aiming for anyway, to do her sort of work, it's not really slavery, because they're like, well, I was going to do it anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the head one does mention that sometimes some people didn't know what the cost of the well would be, because I'm pretty sure like that wasn't. Well, I'm pretty sure it was common knowledge, but it just makes me feel like Mythal is a tricky bitch.
I just think it's hilarious that when I let Morrigan drink from it turned out it was her mum, and I was like, ah!
I know. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was fucking. I was like, oh my! Like that was my Dalish. I think that was my Dalish elf playthrough. I let her drink from it, and then I found out about that, and I was like, oh shit! Now Morgan went so hard to try and get away from her mother, and now she's basically a slave to her mother again.
But serves her right for being a show off, and I know all this stuff. Blah blah blah. Now
So,
she's
yeah.
a slave.
She was like,
but her reaction off is hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the reasons I'll never let Morrigan drink from that well, because.
Well, the thing is though, if Solus really has taken in Flemeth's essence or Mythal or whatever, then Solus would be in control, unless Flemeth really did manage to gift the essence of Mythal to Morrigan, in which case Morrigan is in control of herself. Of Mythal, who is also her. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I know, just to clarify, some people, I did see one or two people mention the chat, will we ever see Flemeth again? No, because I'm pretty sure the voice actress, Kate Mulgrew, that was her last time she was ever going to do Flemeth, so.
Well,
I mean, in the, oh, sorry, go for it. Interrupting you.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, in the, what's it called? In the data mine stuff for the ending.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
you're going to talk about it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, there's, it's so explicit, and also, with, oh my gosh, basically that Morgan was the intended inheritor of it, and her son even confirms it. That is, if he is the old god baby, he confirms it as well. That she is Morgan is the inheritor, and she is awaiting the coming age. So, I think it's basically going to be a shift now of Morgan. But I think also, like, personally, I think that with what it is, it's like Mythal, or, okay, wow, I'm everywhere. Flemeth holding Mythal, the way that I think of it now is that Morgan will be able to hold Flemeth. If the technology exists that they can actually transfer.
Well, Mythal's been jumping bodies for God knows how long.
Yeah.
I think Mythal got split.
Yeah,
that's
possible. Yeah.
Well, she's fiddling around with the mirror, and I reckon she sent the essence.
I think
through
she's
there.
sending the essence, and then do you guys think Solas took the essence, or did Flemeth give it to him?
Flemeth gave it, but I think she
so?
took a piece and sent it to Morrigan, but the rest obviously went to Solus.
Yep.
I feel like Solus yanked it, but don't the ending notes say that she did give it to him or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she let him have it because she knew that he'd kill anyone that stood in his way. So she was like, "Take
What
it."
about that? What about that elven servant at the end of DAI that says if you go to Valrayo?
Apparently that says it halfway through anyway. I don't know if it's
really
anything. Yeah, apparently people have had it through the game, not just after the ending. So it might be nothing.
I don't know. I also think that they'd literally have to rip Mythal's essence out of Flemeth, and she was just like, "Well, I can't run away anymore." Because, I still think Flemeth or Mythal, most likely Flemeth, does still have one last trick up her sleeve somewhere, which is that energy.
Well, she's been pulling strings through the ages, so she's obviously knew this was coming, and she's set something up. So
the trickster was tricked.
The trickster. But it's difficult to say with Solus at the moment. Like, he's no longer just the Dread Wolf. He's
become the most interesting in this series. I think
he's Dread Wolfathal. Dread Wolfathal.
Dread Wolfathal.
We'll have to wait and see. And plus, for some strange reason, I don't think they're the only Elven pantheon gods we'll see. I have a feeling we might see more.
No, there's probably a really good chance we're gonna see more.
Because my theory is that we all know that the Elven god, that Mythal was murdered, and she's still dragged away back into the real world. So why can't the other gods there if they were ever dead at all?
Well, they're not dead, are they?
They were
just
locked in their realms.
Yeah, locked in their realm, but as is.
I'm just
Elven
curious.
history.
Yeah, I'm just curious. What do you remember what Solus said whenever he was questioned by Thunder Thighs about, like, are there other Elven out there like you? And then Solus is like, yes, and it's like, in my head I'm like, are you talking about Mythal? Are you talking about other Sentinels? Or are you talking about other gods?
Yeah.
I think gods.
Well, it must be.
I mean,
what do you guys think about Felasan?
I think he was a
I wonder if
I think Felasan is Solus.
I wonder if Solus was the one that killed him.
Yeah, I think it's Solus is the one who killed.
I think Corypheus killed Felasan.
I think so.
I think
Solus. I think Felasan is Solus, and Corypheus was the being at the end of Masked Empire that killed Felasan / Solus / the Dread Wolf. Because if it was Solus that killed Felasan, then why would he be so supportive of Briala?
Mainly because she is supporting. The way that I see that is that she's supporting, like, the elves in her own way, and she's not a mage. She doesn't have the capability of, like, you know, saving others through magical means. It's all, like, her skill and her bow, and she's affecting nations that way, right? So that's why I think, because there is a point whenever Solus, if you what's it called? If you saved Celine from being assassinated, but you didn't do the thing where like, you end up fighting Florian anyway, you talk to her and he talks about Briala, and she calls her a child or something like that. insult her. Oop,
Sorry, the wind just blew my window.
all good. But yeah, that was like the main thing that I thought about it. It's just like he does actually go against her whenever she fails.
Because I found it weird that Felisan tells the strange being, give her a chance. You know, she has a chance of accomplishing this or something like that. Like, let the girl try. And if it was Solas, why would he kill why would he be like, no, screw her? And then in DAI, he's like, oh yeah, she's going to be good for the elves.
Because, well, I mean, if you think about it, Solus isn't technically an elf like everybody else. Was one of the gods. So he doesn't consider himself as an elf, really. So...
But he wants his people to go on. He's rooting for his people.
Those people are not the elves that we know. The city elves and the slaves.
You think like ancient elves, maybe?
And
like the sentinels?
And higher than that. Like his people are the other gods that are still trapped in fuck knows where. So
yeah.
that's the official term for it. Fuck knows where.
Yeah, I still think like it's. I don't know, like. I think it's still pretty ambiguous to whether or not if it is Corypheus or Solus, because in all honesty, Solus still is the trickster, is the Dreadwolf. He doesn't exactly, he's not against killing someone for, complicated.
It's complicated.
Everything's gonna be so complicated. Yeah. I know a few of her songs, sorry. Yeah, I'll admit that. No, but yeah, I don't know. So, I still think Solus is a person who, if you failed a mission for him, he'd kill you in a fucking heartbeat. So it could be Corypheus, it could be Solus, but it's kind of ambiguous at the moment for me personally. So either way, it could be either one, but I don't know.
But by me saying Felisan is Solus, at least that's my theory, that Felisan is Solus. I don't mean that they're the same body. I just mean that the Dreadwolf,
the Dreadwolf kind of thing.
The Dreadwolf possessed Felisan, and then he was killed, and then the Dreadwolf went into Uthanara, which was his slumber that he was saying that he came out of weak, and then he had already possessed the body of Solas, and now he's somebody else. I don't know when this happened though, because do you guys know the actual timeline?
So the way that it is that the timeline that it was said in the data mine was that he was basically gone for almost 1,000 years. So if we were to put that into perspective, that'd be before or a little bit before or a little bit after. I can't remember the mathematic of it. Before or after Andraste dying.
The Dreadwolf was in Uthanara for that long?
Went into Uthanara.
He went into Uthanara. Oh, freaking A.
Yeah, so yeah, and the whole spiel of it was like, and in my opinion, it's a question now of when did he wake up, though? Because, like for Felisan, I hate his name.
I reckon it must have been sometime after Corypheus was woken.
Yeah,
which was like
because he says that
years ago.
Well, he gave his orb to Corypheus because he was stronger to power it up, and then Corypheus didn't get it back. So it must have been sometime after Corypheus woke up. So 2-3 years, maybe.
It is possible that Felisan is probably maybe similar to Mythal, or the Dreadwolf is maybe one of the old Elven Parthenon gods that we just don't know about, possibly. Because MG does make a good point in the video she did, that he knew stuff that no normal elf would know.
He spoke a lot like the Dreadwolf. Like he would talk like it as if, I don't know. And then also when he talked to Imshal was like calling him like it was like they were very familiar with each other. He was like, oh, slow arrow, and then the whole story about the slow arrow. But someone did point out in the comments that, you know, just because Felisan means slow arrow could mean that Felisan was the Dreadwolf's slow arrow, meaning he was an agent of the Dreadwolf, and not so much that he was the Dreadwolf. So I thought that was interesting, but I don't know. I feel like it makes sense that Felisan is Solas, but the timeline is kind of wacky in my head.
Yeah, we need to know an exact rough timeline exactly, but either way, either one.
Wait, May? Why?
Because of the World of Thetis Volume 2.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I'll need to have money for that.
There's probably some sort of DLC out by then or coming out around that time. So
There'll be a
Hopefully.
trailer at least. There'll be a trailer at least. I'm all for a big
there'll be
expansion.
something. I want, yeah. But they don't do like huge expansions anymore or something because it's not.
They're not
still,
they're not
actually
planning to do
viable.
something like Awakening. That's
Yeah.
what
That's a
Laylaw
shame.
said.
That's a
They're
shame.
not.
Yeah.
I missed
No, they're
those
not.
days. I know.
So it would just be like probably something around the same size as like
Legacy or something like that.
Yeah, like
probably
Legacy
Legacy or
Mark of the
All
Assassin
Them
or
a
something.
Song or Golem of Amgarak.
Yeah.
The Wolf Hunt.
The Wolf Hunt will be just like
The Wolf Among Us.
The Wolf Among Us. Oh my god.
Dragon Age the rift portal opens up and Big Blue Wolf steps out.
Oh,
Like-
I'd be like, yes.
Oh, yay!
That'd be hilarious. Okay, well,
Maybe we'll solve it. It's fine.
we were on solos for long enough. I think we might as well move on to another party member. So any particular ones you want to talk about, or should we ask the chat?
Ooh.
This all still. Go
What
on.
are the chat?
Sorry?
What's the chat talking about? What were we gonna say? Ash?
Chat asked us a couple of questions though.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, yes,
Like,
that's cool.
Solus means pride, doesn't it? Not a
Yeah.
word I'd associate with Solus. Why did the devs do that?
Oh, it's
have
the
my
drink.
thoughts on
I think
it.
Solas is very prideful.
Yeah,
he's-
I think that's
he's
probably the biggest sin.
Extremely
Of,
prideful.
yeah, very, very proud. You get like the way he talks about the Fade and the elves, and he's got to stick up his arse.
Yeah, he's the way he talks about the Dalish. He's like, oh,
You're not truly Dalish.
And actually,
Like the only person,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say the only person who's got a biggest stick up his up their arse is Vivienne.
oh.
Thanks.
I kind of do too, but I don't care.
Yeah, but you
He
enjoy
enjoys
that.
it,
You
it's alright,
enjoy it.
I got a reason
But I was
because
gonna
I'm.
Oh, I'll have what you've won then.
Oh, all I was gonna say was with Solus though, if you play as an Askquisitor and you end up like he hates you, he actually is like very prideful the way that he presents himself, and it's also very judgmental with like the I heard about your kind, which can apply to either dwarves, elves, Canari, or whatever, like the Dalish, and like he actually is just like really like I knew I was right about you, and like he basically like kind of puts himself in this position where he is like, I knew it, I was told this, I saw it
Yeah.
for myself, you guys have never changed, so.
He
'Cause
hates
if
my
you're nice
Inquisitor
to
for
him-
some reason. My male
If you're nice to
Inquisitor.
him, it's alright.
My male Inquisitor, he hates him. Where he's like, you're obsessed with the Fade, and he's like, he says something. I forgot what he says, but he's like, I just don't like you, and I'm like, oh hell
Yeah.
to the no.
Nah, most of my Inquisitors find the Fade fascinating. Like he doesn't say bad things. Like I do agree with him in the fact that not all beings of the Fade are evil. We only interact with demons because those are the ones that are trying to come into our world and cause chaos and kill and rape and pillage and all that crap. But the spirits just want to be left alone, or like justice or compassion. Or
Well, no, I mean the spirits and the demons are one and the same.
Yeah.
It's just that spirits, demons are where spirits just get corrupted.
yeah, I mean, hell, we have an example of a pride demon living in a symbiotic relationship with Wade Blacksmith.
It's not Wade,
And
is
it-
it?
Oh,
It's
is
Wade,
it?
yeah, Wade the Blacksmith. In Awakening, when you go to destroy
Oh, you mean
Denron, you go kill him.
Wade and Dalen or whatever his
Yeah,
name is.
Wade-
Daren
yeah.
or something.
The guys
They're
that said-
so funny.
I don't know if it's canon, but if you go into there with the Darkspawn Chronicles and you go over to kill him, he comes out and so does its Desire Demon. And I'm just like,
Really? I
Wait.
don't remember
Oh
that.
wait, I thought Darkspawn Chronicles was like the whole alternative universe thing.
and
Yeah.
it was the alternative
Yeah.
universe. It's the alternative universe thing. And I'm just like, I just find it kind of weird that a Desire Demon comes out with Wade when he has never been in contact with any of them before. Weird. So, I'm sure it's stupid, but I just find that kind of interesting. But me. Where?
Oh, someone says that they like my hair, Dorian's hair.
It was
Thank you.
fabulous, my darling.
I
but
know
I
it's
never said
it's.
that.
Okay.
I love that banter with Blackwall and Dorian, where Blackwall's like, "How do you do that with your hair? Is it magic?" and Dorian's like, "No, it's hygiene. It's hygiene and what?"
Oh,
So
Blackwall would-
something. You should try it. I was like,
Yeah, you should try it.
Blackwall wouldn't know too much about hygiene now, would he?
Whoa, hold up. Ability to drain my cock. I don't think so, kid. Fuck off.
Oh God.
Banned.
Bye.
Bands
Nice
Banana.
seeing you.
So if you see any more questions, let's see if we can answer them, or just want to move on to another party member or another specific topic. I guess we can talk about Bull.
Bull.
What else?
Those are your questions, and we'll answer them. Leave up to you.
I liked Bull. I
I
also.
like-
Okay, I might like be hated here a little bit, but like I actually liked having him go back to the queue just a little bit more than keeping the Chargers, mainly because of the Alliance. And the Alliance actually is a really like it's a pinnacle moment for not only the Inquisition but also like just everyone in general. No one's been on good terms with the Canary. They've always been they're still in war with the Tevinter Imperium. And it's like eventually, and also like they had an exalted march and like all that stuff. So I personally kind of like the idea of it.
Do you see that if you choose that? Do you see that play out in Inquisition?
With the operations? So
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the operations, the way that it goes is that you help out Talus, and like you actually like have these agents that you send out.
Oh, wow.
And you see how deep the Venatori crime scene or whatever, not crime scene, well, I was going to say the crime ring or whatever, how extended they are throughout Thetis, and then you solve those problems, and you actually have to use your advisors in order to fix the situation. And I don't know, I just like the idea that the Canary have so much weight in Thetis, at the same time they're hidden.
Yeah, I still like, even with the Alliance, I can't date to Bull personally, but also I do not trust the Canary in any way, shape, or form, because all it would take with one
Don't
slight
forget, like,
mistake and they'd hit
Sten
me.
is now the Arashock, so.
Yeah, but even then, remember, he's only one of their leaders. The other leaders may not be so caring.
So,
And
out of curiosity, does Iron Bull still stay with Dorian if they're romanced, if you then go pro Canary?
I don't think it actually. Oh wait, I honestly forget. I only know the interaction between Iron Bull and the Inquisitor, and he tells the Inquisitor it doesn't make you feel better, because after you kill the Chargers, and then you're still pursuing the romance, he says something on the lines of, "Do you feel better about yourself?"
Oh.
Oh, so he obviously didn't want to kill him.
I can't date to Bull. I can't let the Chargers die because it just breaks my heart. And also, I don't trust the Canary as far as I can bloody throw them.
So
like, even what's said.
At the end of mine, Bull always stays. He wants to stay and help with the Chargers and the
He always
Inquisition.
stays.
You go Canary, he goes back with them then, does he?
Yeah, he'll eventually go back to being Hisrad.
That's right.
Fuck that off.
I also
I
like when
want
he
Bull to
goes.
stay.
I
I
like
it's
the fact.
fun.
Yeah,
He could
I
be
also
my
like the fact-
personal bodyguard.
It's
Your
like my drinking
personal
buddy.
bodyguard. I also like the fact that when he goes, like, he shouts, he says, "I'm Talbot fucking Shaw," and I just go, "No, you're the Iron Bull."
I know.
And sorry if my voice is going, my throat's really sore.
All good. I think whenever he says that, it's like, and also whenever you're talking with Red, there's such a huge identity crisis within the Canary. Like, they have no idea how to deal with themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even if you're born within the Qun, you still have those issues that you just don't want. What was it? Solus also mentioned that part about the baker who was part of the Qun, who would actually change it a little bit, like in
But she like put sugar in it, or she did something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Solus or was it Cole that talked about that?
Solus. Because it was his journeys into the Fade.
That was right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Krem has last thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
no. What
With
are
Cole.
they?
Cole says it. It's.
Oh, that's it. Is it like horns up or something?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I guess we could talk a lot about Krem. I love Krem.
I love Krem.
Krem's an amazing character.
Thank you, Jennifer
Krem's
Hill,
awesome.
for voicing him.
Yep.
Her.
Thank
No.
you.
Him. Oh my God.
Him.
It's okay.
No, I was
Uh,
thinking of her gender. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of
her-
Jennifer
as
Hales.
in Jennifer Hales, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy Hill did a fantastic job, and Krem is just an awesome character because he's
Very,
fun.
very cool.
He's funny, and I don't blame people for wanting to romance him.
Yeah. Did a great job with Creme.
Creme de la creme.
Creme.
Yeah, like, I haven't heard that joke before. But yeah, I can't do that to Bull, and Bull's just too awesome a character. And also, I'm not going to personally romance him with any of my Inquisitors because they're like brother to him. But I like his romance; it's very heartwarming. Plus, I love that scene when the advisors walk in.
I can't remember.
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh god! I have seen that. So funny.
Oh god,
So
I have
funny.
seen that.
I'm just like
her
the
face,
Colin's
dude.
like
Her
that.
face. She's like,
It's just
"Can't read my
Cassandra's
lines."
reaction. It's like, ah!
He's like,
She's like,
"Ah."
"Are you seeing this?" He's like, "No."
No,
Nope.
Colin's
No,
hilarious at that.
Colin's like, "Nope, I'm not looking. I'm not looking." When you know he really is.
It's like it's just a face on it.
Yeah.
So funny.
And you know, and honestly, Josephine's going like this. I wonder if I could.
She's just like,
Have you fly cam? If you turn it around, there's just a big black box in the way.
really?
I was like,
Wow. They couldn't even render it because it was.
It's because it's too big.
Yeah, technically
It's too
he's
much
the
for us
take.
now.
And I also love that Henry goes, well, technically she/he is taking it.
yeah.
Oh, plus the dragon tooth. Oh, I'm a sucker for dragon teeth.
Oh, what did you guys think of Varric? Someone's saying Varric is pretty bland for in
I
DA.
like
liked it.
Varric.
I liked that.
Right.
I wanted to be more friendly with him, but it was almost like Hawk was his best mate. He didn't want to be there, and he kind of almost
Yeah,
didn't
he
want to
didn't
get
quite
close
know
to
how to.
Inquisitor.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
He's
liked
like-
that, but I missed him being a bro as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I think because at DA2 we got most of his character development in there. DAI was just a little bit more of an advancement. He doesn't change too much as a character in there, but I still loved him. I still loved interacting with him, talking with him, especially after Bianca and destroying the Red Lyrium.
Dude, after that, after knowing what happened with Bianca, I actually would have loved to be able to romance him.
Yeah.
At first
The
I
reason
was
didn't
like,
want to.
no, you know, him and Bianca are like perfect. But then I was like,
I met her. I was just
screw
horrible.
her. Like, I want to
Yeah.
freaking romance.
I was like, you push over Varric, get rid of her. I'll
Yeah.
make you a nice dwarven lady. It'd be great.
Yeah, but Varric has eyes for only one person in this world, and it's Bianca, the crossbow and the person.
He'll
Fuck
never
knows
change.
why. She was horrible.
the heart-
and then
the-
she
the
threatened
heart-
my Inquisitor, and I couldn't tell her to go do one.
I know.
I was like, excuse
Yeah.
me.
What'd she say about her eyeballs? I'll make you eat
Look-
your eyeballs or
Yeah,
something.
look
She,
after
like-
it. I was like, yeah, because you've done a good job, didn't you, love? Bitch.
I just my Inquisitor just stared. My Kunari Inquisitor just stared down to her and was just like,
Stamped
Yeah.
on you.
it was but I get why she's being very irritated because you can tell that she wants to be with him, but
They already messed up and they can't ever be together.
yeah, there's a point of
I mean,
there was a point of no
They're still
return.
kind of together, though, aren't they? Because he says of
Yeah.
sorts. It's like long distance. They're clearly still sleeping together when they encounter each other, but they're
And then
not.
assassins go to the door.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah,
obviously sort of having a thing because she still lived in Kirkwall, or no, she didn't. No, where was she? She was. Shit, where was she?
I can't remember
Oh my
right now.
god.
Because he was still in contact with her when he was in Kirkwall because he
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
her all about the Hawk thing. So, although they don't see each other much, it's obviously some sort of like pen pal sort of romantic relationship. I suppose it'd be like having an online relationship now where it's all just
Yeah.
online. And when they do
Yeah.
meet up, then they have sex, kind of thing, which is pretty much what I kind of
Very
took
much.
from it.
Yeah, so I think I still wouldn't romance Varric because I think his heart belongs to Bianca. If you did romance him, it would only be thanks for the stress relief, darling.
Barracks wouldn't do that.
We need a
It's-
freaking dwarf romance
She's in
now.
Orlais.
So
No, there's a
close.
specific city that she's in.
Yeah, I remember
can't
that. I can't
remember.
remember it
Is
either.
that Neanderthals?
No,
No.
she's in Orlais, but she's in a specific city.
Yeah.
I can't
Jader?
remember his name.
Wasn't it Jader?
I can't remember.
I think it was Jader.
No. To the Dragon Age wiki. No, but yeah. I love Varric. I know people still. I have seen people message me and say I think he's bland, I don't think he's blind. He's still the same Varric we all love.
Parting.
So,
I don't know. For me, Varric, I mean, yeah, he's still him. But at the same time, you can definitely tell he's a little bit too far away from home. But the one thing that I kept on seeing with Varric was that he was more of like a bro for everyone else, but not himself. Like,
Yeah.
he was there to introduce Hawk. He was there to introduce Bianca. He was there for, someone else. He himself didn't. Oh yeah, he was there for to help Cassandra with the book. But
That was
I love
so
that
cute.
yeah.
we'll get to Cassandra, hopefully.
But he was never himself, and I think
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Well, I think it's like a huge part of his
He
personality.
feels
Like when
bad as well.
when
so-
the Inquisitor was like, "Well, if you're a spy or whatever, why is Liliana our spy master and not you?" And he's like, "I'd be worrying too much about their kids, about the people's families and stuff." And I was like, "Aw."
I think also in Varric's case, he feels guilty because he feels like it's his fault for the Red Lyrium because of the expedition. It's his fault for Corypheus getting out because obviously he was part of the whole thing. So what I always used to do is at the end of it, when it comes to fighting Corypheus, I always take Cassandra, I take Varric, and I take Solus all up there with me because they're the first three and they're the ones that are heavily involved. So it just feels right to take them to the last battle with me.
Yeah.
So that's who come
That's-
with me.
I would like to have had all our party members interact in that battle in some way, shape, or form, but
Yeah,
think
the
we can
end battle was a disappointment for me.
It's interesting how Corypheus responds to them, though.
In which part though? The demon of Corypheus or the spirit of Corypheus, or at
Choice
the
spirit. He's like,
I
"Oh,
didn't get my
for,
version.
I hate that
oh,
guy.
for crying out!" Choice spirit.
I really liked him. I kind of wanted to leave him alive, but I didn't.
He was funny.
He was a bastard to kill as well.
He's
Oh
like,
my
"I
God.
can never find any virgins." He's like, "Oh wait, there's one."
Oh yeah, when
So you wouldn't want that one.
Oh yeah. And Cole's just like really quiet, like. You didn't know that? If you take Cole with Imshao?
I thought you said it all the time. There is one, but you
No.
don't.
He just says it for Cole.
Only for
That was funny. What were we saying?
I
Talk
don't know.
about
We
virgins.
started talking about virgins and it got weird.
What were we saying before Imshao? Or
Bianca.
Choice Spirit?
Or- no,
oh, the
Jared.
demon of Corypheus.
And oh yeah, you're right.
The part where the very last time you're fighting Corypheus.
Oh yeah, and
Or where he's like slagging everybody off.
Yeah, where he says like, "Oh, this Grey Warden" or whatever. He's talking about Blackwall, or he calls Solus a rat. He's like, "This ragged mage
and he
I don't
Sod.
emerged from the garbage." I love his
don't-
voice. Corypheus' voice is amazing.
You saw the
I don't
Cole
listen.
part too, right?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, he basically he says that he'll bind Cole, and Cole is like, "No, you can't do that to me."
Oh, I heard about that.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it yet though.
Yeah.
If he's not turned human,
I
if
haven't
he's
seen
kept
it
a
with
spirit.
but I've seen it with human. So.
Interesting. Gotta see that.
Oh, I think we should probably switch into Sarah conversation because.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Sarah.
like Sarah's Andrew.
Nah, I don't think Sarah's an elven
I don't think
god.
so either.
So
I don't
think
think
it's
Sarah's
That's an
Andrew.
interesting theory, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
Nah,
Should
no.
make a
Sarah's not-
hilarious god though. I just
she
don't know.
Also-
definitely would. Corypheus
Also,
spit.
apparently to let you guys talk some more because apparently some people are getting mad at me because I talk too much.
Oh, shut
Right,
up,
so-
Cole. God, always talking your
Huh?
gibberish.
Shut
No,
up.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, some people tell me to shut up.
Um,
No, I'll say my piece on Sarah. Sarah,
He's
Sarah,
like-
as I stated, I've done my hair is fucking.
Ugh.
I did fucking half.
Dude, I swear, that's why I keep touching my freaking amazing stash, because it's falling. Ugh!
You
No,
sticky tape.
I've done a
That's in my
whole-
ear.
Freaking A, dude.
That's right. I've done a whole video on Sarah, and as I say, I've stated this pretty much from the start. She is a character you're either going to love or you're going to hate. She's very rarely going to be in the middle. But I loved her pretty much off the bat because of her accent, and because she just made me laugh. I enjoyed her. I really did enjoy her. So her romance is actually kind of interesting. I do like her romance. It's just kind of funny. I don't
Did
know
you
why.
romance as an elf or as anyone else?
I would
Kunari.
like that.
Because
She obviously likes
I think
Kunari.
it's safe to say she has a thing for Kunaris.
Mm.
But yeah, I did it as a Kunari, and I just liked her romance very much because it made me chuckle. And she's funny.
Just
And
make
also,
Head itch.
when you dig down deep in her, you get a lot more out of her, like about her past, about why she is the way she is. Like a lot of the characters, you just need to dig down and you
Sweating.
find the real, find the real them. And I like that about Sarah and her backstory. I really like it. So yeah, that's my piece on Sarah. I'm going to shut up now because people keep telling me to shut up.
Well, as far as I'm concerned with Sarah, like, I played many different variations of, like, relationship with her as a friend, as an enemy, as a person who romanced her, and then later said, no, we're breaking up.
Oh,
And,
I've seen that scene. That scene is sad.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sad.
sad.
like,
It's like, you can keep your ugly cookies. And she's like, I was all...
Oh no, not that part. The other one. Whenever
Oh.
you break up with her after going to the Temple of Mythal.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
no,
really?
Too elfy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I got too elfy, and I had my Inquisitor basically choose heritage over her, and she's like, "No, that's stupid," or something like that.
Oh,
And
really?
she broke it off.
I hate the whole.
I also-
I hate the whole approval and disapproval thing. I hate it so much.
I don't like when it pops up in scenes or it's like Cullen's
Yeah.
back at the war table. And I was like,
It's
oh,
because
shut up.
Yeah.
it's because you feel like you can't say what you want to say because you're afraid of getting disapproval or approval, and you're
I
like,
never really
ah.
None of them ever leave me. I'm just like, I just say what I want.
As long as they don't leave me, I
guys-
don't care.
You don't like it?
I'll
Well,
do what I
too
want.
bad.
Well, everyone liked
No.
me by the end of it. And I was like, that's fine. I'm good with it. Didn't have to try.
I will say one thing I did. I tried to romance Sarah as a male, and that was hilarious because she went, "Oh, your thing's not my thing." And I was like, "Okay, that makes sense."
She even
Yes.
talks about it. She's like, "Oh, you got the wrong thing."
Yeah,
It's
she's
that
like,
her-
we're too alike. We like
Yeah.
girls.
It's also like Cassandra's one as well. If you try and romance her with a female, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and she gives you the talk.
She's like, but you're
Look.
you're strong, Patrick, but a woman, and bye.
And
I love
yeah.
that. Yeah. But yeah,
We got to talk about Blackwall, by the way.
We
Black rain.
will.
Black Rain.
I'll
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
how I basically betrayed
Rain
him.
wall. Huh? How about when you kicked him? Oh my god, that was so
Extreme.
funny. By the way.
What did you do?
Oh,
betrayed-
she
I-
tortured me.
I did, and it was fun.
She's like, oh my god, wait, reload.
I reloaded it, and while MD was in my chat, and I played all the scenes of betraying Blackwall.
Yeah, of her telling him, I never loved you, and Blackwall's just like silence.
Approved.
I was all.
Oh,
That's harsh. It was good.
And she's just sitting there petting her Mabari.
Where is that thing anyway?
oh my god, your moustache is going the weirdest shape.
Dude, oh god, this thing, I thought I wasn't gonna have too much problems with it.
We can just ditch the outfits. I wouldn't mind taking this bloody thing off my head.
Oh man.
oh,
Shall I take
man,
the
well,
hat off?
The Mabari. The Mabari.
No, you know what I could do? I could like cut a bit in the front and put my hair through. Hang on.
well, I guess we could talk about Blackwall, I guess, or Tom Mulaney here.
Oh my god. I had fun betraying him.
I'm taking
but
his
I
shit
feel
off my
for the
head.
dude.
Ow!
Oh, careful. Oh god, Solus was a redhead the whole entire time.
Solus is a
Well,
lie.
Bill does have a thing for redheads.
The baldness is a lie.
I know,
What was
well,
gonna do,
weird.
Solus?
I think I got
nah,
that sellotape stuck in my hair.
I think all I gotta say about Blackwall is I called it.
You called what?
I called the fact that he wasn't a Grey Warden from pretty
Oh,
much.
I did too. Like from the very beginning, I was like, "This
Yeah.
guy's lying. He's up to something. He doesn't know anything about the wardens." I caught him like right when I was like, "Oh, so where were you during the Fifth Blight?" He's like, I was in Ferelden and I killed. I was like, no, you freaking weren't, dude. You were in Olay. And I was like, this guy's lying. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never thought he was someone else completely.
Hmm.
That was like, oh my god.
I think
Uh,
I was still drawn in by the lie though, because there's a point, there's a really like strange like cinematography shot. Not cinematography, nerds. There's a shot whenever you see like underneath his beard, and it looked to me, because it was really fast, like it looked like there were veins and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, he's almost at his calling. Oh my god.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah, I
thought
thought
that's
he
where
was
it
dead.
was. And I was just like, he's gonna die. I can't romance him.
I thought that's what that at first I was like, oh man, is does he not want to, continue the romance because he's recorded? But I was like, because he's not gonna live long or whatever.
But I
But
knew he was hiding a dark secret because someone
I did.
said to
I
me
was
that-
like, he's hiding something. I don't trust him. But what did you guys think about him after you knew that he was Rainier? Did you
I-
sounded
like
more
them?
interested, to be honest.
Really?
I-
He became more interesting.
I was still interested in him as a character, and basically the way I saw it was he may have started off being a bad man who stole a good man's identity to pretend to be a good man, but at some point he stopped pretending to be a good man and just became a good man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, I mean, he could have just, even if he had done everything he had done, if he just had used Rainier as, I mean, Blackwall, the real Blackwall, if he had just used him as an example and just lived as Rainier, but, living as a good man, even if he was just pretending to be a Grey Warden, I would have been okay with that. Like, I would have been like, okay, Blackwall, he inspired him to do good. But I was like, dude, really? Like, pretend to be Blackwall? I think Cassandra says it best when she's like, what does she say in banter? She says something like, you're supposed to earn that respect, not
Yeah.
just take it from someone. So I was like, yeah, that's so true. I mean, I still love
Look at
Black,
it.
but
Could you see?
oh my
where
god,
I'm
what is that?
It's my hand.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
I stuck the fake ears on.
You scalped Solas. You scalped him,
You really
I'm sure a lot of people want to.
literally.
No, but yeah, and I sent him to the Grey Wardens. I was like, after this is done, you go to the Grey Wardens. You can redeem yourself there because that makes sense to me, at least.
I let him do what he want. I
You made
let
him his
free.
manslave.
I did make him my manslave during one of my playthroughs. Yes, as my Canary playthrough.
Oh, I was saying, did that come with a leash and a whip as well?
Oh, pow.
It did, actually.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Yeah.
MD, you were the one who put in my chat that we were gonna leash him. I was like, oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Well, you just need to go to Bull for that because I'm pretty sure he's got a nice collection somewhere.
Hmm.
Because we all know Bull is into that BDSM crap.
He is into it. Well, yeah. He
Well,
is.
well, yeah.
You
There's our
can't
sponsor.
refute it. He actually is. So.
Yeah, it's like there's no thoughts to
Look,
watch
get some
about
of this
it.
shit off my face. I've got so much brown and shit. Look, can you see all that? Where I've drawn across. I was trying to look chiseled. God damn it.
You
That's
did a
how I
good
was
job.
trying. You can't. It's so hard to make Viv's face. It really is. I can't
Yeah.
do it.
I actually tanned myself a little bit, and I put eyeliner and everything. I was struggling so much with the eyeliner. I was like, how do you put this freaking thing
I just
on?
thought you had a really good tan. I didn't realise that you'd.
No, I
It's-
put darker foundation.
Foundation. No, what else is up more foundation?
Dorian just shaved.
No, I hate that mod. I really can't stand it. It
Oh
makes
my
me
god, I
cringe.
know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like, just needed like Joaquin Phoenix like that though. I was like, oh my god.
He looks like Dorian's little brother.
See, that's why I don't shave that often because beards make you look younger, and I don't like it.
I was like,
What?
yeah. And he was like, oh no, I've still got a beard. I was like, shave that shit off. And you haven't.
Yeah,
I
but
can still see it. I can
Yeah, I
still
can see it too.
I literally can't shave any closer than that because I don't have a proper razor. I've got an electric one
The
because I
tash
hate.
is off. I know. I'm sorry. I
Put
want
it
to
back
keep it.
on. Why?
I know. I like the tash.
Real
I
life
like
mod.
having a mustache. It's actually pretty fun to just like sit there and like
If I sat there with that thing on my head anymore, I think it was just going to fill up with sweat.
Oh, my head's itchy. I don't know how much longer I can keep this wiggling.
Just
Plus, I
take
look
it
more like
off.
I look more like a surfer dude than I do bloody.
Well, we kept it on for most, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
I'm not barely wearing any makeup.
ah.
one of the questions is, what about the judgments? What do we think?
I like the gold one. I like the box one.
Weren't enough judgments in my opinion.
Hmm.
I enjoyed most of them, but I think most of them were just there for comic relief. Some of them felt good, but the only one that really I think was the best was probably the Black Glow and just the Black one.
Samson for me.
Samson, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Samson was
Yep.
good.
Samson's.
And then you get the thing where Colin's throwing knives after, and I was like, that's hot.
Yeah, that was a good scene. I like that scene.
I was like,
It
badass.
was so hard to not romance Cullen. I kept flirting with him and then reloading, and I was like, freaking A.
It was very difficult. Oh my
Ugh.
god.
I don't.
His romance is. I think who's it? Have you guys seen every romance?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite?
Colin.
Colin, definitely.
Yeah.
Cullen.
I wasn't
yeah, for
even
me
thinking.
too.
I was thinking of romancing Dorian the whole way through. Nope, Colin.
Cullen has a really amazing freaking romance.
Bloody
I
hell,
can't
Content
Uh,
creators.
And I'm in the minority here. I think Cassandra's the best.
Cassandra's
She has a
good
good. She has a good one. Yeah, she has a very real one.
Yeah, very
just
real one.
feels
And
good.
also, I can't help it. I'm a heartless romantic sometimes,
Hmm.
and I love the idea of reading poetry to her with lit candles and nice.
And
sheets
she's
lying
just
on the
like,
bed.
she's like, I do not swoon.
And I'm like,
I did
bitch,
not
I'm like,
swoon.
bitch, trust me, you're gonna swoon after this poem. And
My
yep, she
favorite
did.
part, I think my favorite part of all of Inquisition was when she's like, you could command him. You could command him to write it. And then she
Yeah.
goes all serious and she's like, forget this about me.
Who here thinks that was the Bioware devs poking fun at all of us people who are obsessed with it?
Oh, so you command them.
But yeah, I like all the romances. I'm trying to think of anyone I don't like, but all of them are good. But Cassandra's probably my favourite. Josephine's probably a close second, just because of
The duel.
the duel. I
Yeah,
love the duel,
that. She's so sweet.
especially when you're a Kunari.
I kind of liked the guy that she was betrothed to. I was like, he could be a thing.
He's
Uh,
Dragon Age 4 companion because he didn't get Josie.
and if you can't guess, I have most of my Inquisitors have a thing for accents.
Oh yeah. My god.
What'd you guys think about Harding?
I loved her.
liked
She was
her.
adorable. Then again, she's voiced by Ali Hillis, who's the voice of Liara, and I'm just
I
like,
want
I
a
loved her.
romance. Damn it.
You just can't. You can flirt with her. You just can't bait her.
You can increase my hazard pay.
She just leaves. She's like, I'm scared. Bye. No. DLC where she comes back.
Am I the only one in this bloody area that didn't find the person who Josephine was betrothed to attractive?
He was okay.
He was okay.
See,
I
we're
didn't
in
like-
accordance with this. It's fine.
I'm just like, I didn't like him. He didn't do it for me.
I
Bull
like
did it
his
more
eyes.
for me
He has
than him.
nice eyes.
Yeah. Whatever. Sorry, just.
But he also
Those
looks a
are
bit
people
like
in chat.
Dorian's friend, you know, the one that died of the taint.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit.
You're right. He does look like him.
Yeah,
Ah.
didn't he have the same hairstyle?
Same
think-
face.
Yeah.
Felix. There we go.
Felix.
Oh, poor Felix. I liked him.
I like Felix a lot. I'm
Yeah, me
sad.
too.
I'm
I'm
sad he
sad.
died.
Hashtag sad.
Classic there, Felix.
Oh, Harding plus Varric equals love.
No.
Oh, no.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Harding in Hightown.
Either Harding is mine or Varric is mine. That's it.
There's no alternative ways, like maybe both at the same time.
No.
Both of them on
One
each
or
other's
the other.
shoulders. They make one person if they stand on each other's person's shoulders.
I love the dwarves. They're so cute. They're so adorable. And freaking Dagna. Oh my god, I just wanted to
Dagna's
freaking
adorable.
She's great.
Dagna. I just
I love-
wanted to just.
I love Dagna. She's awesome. And I know some people are pissed off the enchantment wasn't there, but
I
I
know.
prefer Dagna.
I love Dagna.
I
She's
want
awesome.
Sandal anyway. Because Sandal.
Alright, we all know Sandal.
Sandal and Dagna in the same.
Yeah, we all know Sandal's really the maker in disguise.
Yeah.
He is.
Enchantment.
Enchantment for you, enchantment for you, enchantment for you.
Do you know what?
I just,
Oh, you ripped me fucking ears off again.
I just love Dagna's enthusiasm about all things magic.
Especially if you side with the Templars, that scene with Dagna where you go with the little the thing that records your voice.
Oh yeah, the
I love that.
here.
Yeah,
I
I love
love
that.
that.
That
I
was
was like,
pretty good.
oh my god, Templars all the way.
Sorry,
The
mate.
quest
Sorry.
is too interesting. I liked it a lot.
I know. I
like-
was surprised that it was unique too. You know that I was like, man, this is so good. It's so thorough. It's like so powerful that I kind of wish it was part of the whole game,
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
the side. But
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's cool that each side has a specific
I
a
feel
specific.
the Templar one was more fleshed out than the
Definitely.
Because
Yeah.
like there are different like nuances with like how the demon is trying to learn who you are, whereas in
Yeah.
the mage quest you just keep on fighting Venatori like the whole way
Exactly.
through. It's like, oh, kill this dude, time magic, we.
Yeah.
I don't.
We.
That
I do
scene
like-
with the envy, just the way that he's playing with you, and the Inquisitor's like starting to get scared,
Yeah.
where he's like, no, I would never say that. I loved seeing the Inquisitor struggle like that.
I like the Templar one. I do like it, but
Yeah.
for me personally, the Mage one just gives me that sense of urgency because you see
I
what could
suppose, yeah,
happen
you
if
know
you
what's
fail.
going to happen for sure. Yeah.
It just gives me that. It gives me that sense of urgency, in all honesty, and that's why I probably prefer it. But I do like the Templar one because I do like the Envy Demon section, and yeah, I like both of them. But I just
Did you
prefer
hear
the
about
Mage
the
one
original
because
plan for it, where you go back to Skyhold and it turned out you're actually in the Fade, and Liliana was going to try and come onto you or something, and
Yeah.
but they
which
scrapped
got
it
cut
'cause
out.
they didn't like the idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
They could have still done that. They could have just cut out the Liliana thing and still had it take place in the Skyhold and had all the characters just being slightly off. And you're like, what's up with them? Kind
Yeah.
of thing, and see how long it takes you to pick up. That would have been quite a good thing.
I think the moment when you yeah, it would have been interesting. Oh, fun.
Damn, your voice did something funny right there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My voice is going a little bit.
Go through puberty again.
It's
Oh,
cool.
No,
Yeah, I love how you meet Cole in that. I prefer
Yeah.
how
Just
you
pops on the
meet.
table.
I love that. That was really cool. And then I like, when Corypheus is coming, when Haven is getting attacked, I prefer Dorian coming instead of Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's like ripping and stuff. And he's like,
Yeah, he's like,
I came
"Oh."
all the way. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's because Colin was there. He's like, oh, catch me, catch me,
Yeah.
my hero.
I was like, you know the score.
Yeah.
Walk
Yeah,
over.
well, after-
Dorian, I know what you were up to, boy.
Yeah, Dorian does love to.
Good
Dorian wants
idea.
again. Dorian wants Colin. But yeah, I do like Cole's entrance because as soon as I see him just land on the table, it's something that just pops in my head. Dun 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 dun. And I'm just like, crap. But yeah, I just prefer the Mage one personally. That's my canon one, but I do like the Templar one a lot. But I just prefer that because it gives me a sense of urgency. Plus, I just like seeing Cole being weak, and plus Dorian's just the way Dorian interacts with everyone after the event, where he's just like, "I'm staying. Will you have me?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I like it. That's just me personally. Plus, I just like the Samson thing a little bit better than the Venatori one, just because I want to punch Samson in the fucking face. And
I
plus,
can't
just to
believe
be,
that. I was like, Samson, really?
I
I
actually,
tried my best.
I like the codex entries though that make you like. Did you guys read the codex entry from Samson about about how Corypheus came to him and actually felt sorry for Samson?
Oh wow, no, I didn't see that.
No, I never got that one. Would it?
I must have missed that.
The way that it is that there's this one entry that Samson does, and he's talking about how he wants to become the vessel, and like he was like the master is came to me and had this sad look on his face for the first time in ever.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's whenever you're invading the Temple of Mythal beforehand, like that long road to it in the jungle.
Yeah.
It's the one whenever the Templars are fighting against the Sentinels. That's where it is, the Codex
Right.
entry.
I probably missed that.
Yeah,
I picked it up, but I probably didn't read it. I was like, I'm busy right now.
Yeah,
I'm busy
like-
saving the world.
Hmm.
I really like the entries that you find in the Fade. The one about
Yeah.
Corypheus. Did you guys read that one?
Oh,
I was
the
like,
Closet du Noir?
whoa.
No,
Yeah, where
one of the ones
with the elf, he's like talking about Corypheus when he was gonna enter the Fade for the first time, and how he had a family. I was like, oh my god.
And he sacrificed
And I did-
everyone else to not seem like he's betraying his master.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. One of the ones I did find I liked was the talking darkspawn that you find in the Deep Roads. Did any of you see that one?
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
No, what,
Yeah, I like that.
in Inquisition?
Yeah, it talks about the.
Did it
it's
talk in
basically-
Darkspawn?
No, it's
No,
not.
No,
an actual
Codex.
talking
it's a-
darkspawn.
it's a
I was
Codex.
just saying, amazing. Oh,
It's,
right.
it's the Codex entry. It basically just talks about how a dwarf was trapped and they saved him, and the dwarf said he talked to a darkspawn. And then the same dwarf says that his grandfather supposedly saw 3 talking darkspawn in the Deep Roads. One ran away into the Deep Roads, and one of them killed the other one and ate him.
Mm.
And I'm just like,
Mhm.
that is Corypheus. That is the architect. Who's the third guy is dead. Yeah, I just found that one really interesting. That's probably one of my favorite Codex entries because I'm just like, oh, so 3 of them escaped. What happened to the rest of them? Because we know they're about somewhere.
Hmm.
Plus, there's still 3 archdemons left, so
Well, 2, unless if you still have the old god soul.
I don't.
Was it Razakal and Lucican are the last ones, and then Orthemiel might be alive.
Yeah, he's gone for me.
Mhm.
That's
Like-
why
Oh.
people were saying, "Oh no, for sure." Flemeth at the end sent the God Soul through the Illuvion, and Solas took Mythal. But I was like, I don't have the God Soul, so
And you still
she sent
did
some.
it,
Yeah, it
She
was
had
still the
power
same
as
thing.
well, because he also took her power. It wasn't just, it was everything.
yeah.
So even if the old god's soul isn't there, and even if like Mythal's spirit was sent through the mirror, he still took her power. So
Mhm.
that's something at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can't. I don't think it's the God Soul, because
Alright.
some people don't have it.
I think it's just Flemeth herself. Like, the person that we saw was Flemeth's body, Mythal herself, and that was it inside the
Yeah.
body. And I
Because
think,
Flemeth,
yeah.
Flemeth is also. I mean, Mythal is also depicted by a dragon
Mhm.
in statues. Like when you're in Mythal's temple, not the temple, but the altar. The 2 statues, the one of the wolf and the one of a dragon, like kind of like
Yeah.
with a head down like that.
Mhm.
I was like, is that Fen'Harel and Mythal?
Flemeth. Yeah.
I was like,
well,
why
yeah.
are they put?
I mean,
Why are
if-
they
if
both
you
together?
Well,
Why
where
they-
the wolf, there's like a
Why are they
big
both
sword
together?
through the dragon.
Mm.
On the mirror on the wall. Is that what you're talking about?
I think I know
It was there. It was a different. It was a different. It was the one, the altar where you go if
Oh, the
you
altar.
don't have the god baby, you go to the Mythal altar,
Yeah.
Mythal's altar, and there's 2 statues of a wolf in the front,
Oh, I
and then
haven't done that.
Mythal
Oh, no,
is like a dragon, and then at the end of the game, it's the same statues, but they're bigger. It's the wolf right here, and then Mythal right here. It's like a dragon.
Yeah.
And I was
See,
like,
I haven't had that one, so.
yeah.
Have you guys
Interesting.
seen that Codex entry that was in Mythal's temple about how there was a servant, or it was a servant or a normal? I can't remember which one. This was like a very ancient Codex entry. This was like dating back to the days of Arlathon, and it was someone figured out how to. Well, they didn't figure out. One of the twins, the god twins, one of them gave the power in order to become a god and gave them permission. But
That's
then
right.
they were put in front of Mythal in order to be judged, because no normal is supposed to be able to transfigure into a dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
interesting.
Mhm.
That was in the tower.
Tower?
I mean, in the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like in my head, like there's a lot of like Mythal statues where it's just like, her as a dragon, but then I'm just like, how many of them were actually dragons? you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's possible. I says that the old gods. It's one.
They
Someone
might have just
mentioned they were.
transformed into different things.
Yeah, like the
Like
red
Solus is
wolf
obviously
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
The wolf.
Yeah, well, someone did mention me, send me a message talking about how maybe the old gods, as in the dragons, were either the old Albani gods, which is like, no, that can't be, or they were servants of the old gods, the Albani gods, sorry. I was like, that's interesting, but nah, don't think that's the case. But it's just a theory, but I think all the Elven gods had an animal that represented them, so they probably turned into that animal. Mythal is the dragon, Dread Wolf is the wolf, of course. I'm not too sure about the others off the top of my head, though. So.
Well, the mosaics in the Elven Pantheon, they all looked like elves except for Fen'Harel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
They
the
all
only
look-
one that has like a very distinct. Other one, like the other gods have like their own little animals that represent them, but they're never like
Yeah.
depicted as such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
maybe
Fen'Harel is like the wolf. He's just sitting there like the wolf. And the other one, like,
Was
who
one
is
of
it with the Hala? One of the twins, right?
Not
Mother-
Not
What's her
Andriel, but
name?
the other one.
It's a girl.
Well,
Which
Yeah.
was the one that
Mother of Valhalla.
could do the one that was like creating creatures and stuff. Which one's that?
That's the
Andriel?
I
Hala
think that
one.
was
Is it?
I
Andrew?
think she's
Oh wait,
the
no, Andrew is the hunt.
Yeah.
That's.
I think it's it's something Mother of Hala or something.
I'm pulling up the god names. I can't remember all of them.
It's the other one. It's the other one that starts with the A. Akatosh? No.
I think I've got them.
Akatosh.
I know, I was like, no.
Elder Scrolls up in this.
I was like,
Elder Scrolls.
so Zaro Amel said,
Gesundheit.
Akatosh! Falandir?
what?
No, that's from Uthenara, right? The dead.
Felgren.
Dirthdin, no. Dirthdin and Falandir are the twins, right?
I can't find the folder I stuck the
Oh.
Elven gods' names in.
Solace was the one who created all those things, and she was asked not to create so many things.
They're like, could you
They couldn't
please
kill
stop?
him, yeah.
She was literally asked that. She was like,
Andrew,
Maybe she created the Canary.
possibly.
You need to stop.
Was it
But a board.
Gihalina, Mother of Hala?
Oh, that's probably it then, yeah.
Gihalina is the Mother of Hala. I've got like the icons. Gilanine, yeah. There's also June, the god of craft, which I'm just like, all these fancy elfin names, and then June.
June.
June, yeah, I love that. I was like, oh, that's like Bob.
You know, she's just,
Bob.
she's like the ugly. She's like the black sheep of the family. Everyone else got a fancy name. They just ran out of names for her. She's like, you're June.
Well, I suppose that's probably exotic for the elves.
I know.
June.
June.
She got god of the craft, so she crafts stuff. But yeah, there's I think the one you mentioned is the Gihanaline, the goddess, mother of Hala. Because the all other ones are like Keeper of Secrets, God of Vengeance, Dead, Health Keeper, and the Great Protector, which is Mythal. So
And Elgernon.
Elganon, God of Vengeance, which if they show up, holy shit, we're screwed. Well, either way, June is pronounced June from the wiki. Oh, June. Okay.
That may be the
June.
case, but for the sake of time, June. No, just kidding.
June. Yeah, we call her June.
Bob, God of the normal.
Whatever. Whatever works. I think. See, we've talked Black Ball, talked Bull, talked rambling.
I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon, so.
Yeah, me
All
too.
right. Do you
Okay.
want to do? Okay, it's 2:22. So, do you want to do what's it called? Like last thoughts on Dragon Age, and then open it up for questions?
Yep.
Yeah.
You go first, Danny.
Oh, my ideas on Dragon Age. Oh my god.
It's fun having a mustache.
Mustache. No, I was kidding. So, as far as my ideas on Dragon Age, I mean, I did a long review on it like a month after it came out. I still obviously enjoy it. I've played every single variation though, so it is getting kind of stale for me. But I'm glad that I could play it again and play it like as a renegade Inquisitor and still enjoy it a lot. So, and I'm glad both sides, not only like being a good Inquisitor and being a bad Inquisitor, are actually like pretty even on the level of content. So I'm glad about that. Still love Inquisition, still like it, and I really hope the DLC is announced soon. I mean, the story DLC.
I guess I can wrap up my thoughts. I've done a full Beyond review. If you want to go see that, that gives my full thoughts on it, spoiler free. But yeah, I still enjoy the game. I haven't played it in a wee while because I think I'm trying to savor some stuff, and I might go back and replay it again. But I've played through it 4 or 5 times, easily put 200 or 300 hours into it, and I still enjoyed it, and I still found new stuff every playthrough. Like the last playthrough I did, I actually got a scene with Vivienne I'd never seen before. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, I still find new stuff there and then. But yeah, I still enjoy it, and as Ash said, you can be a dick Inquisitor or a good Inquisitor, or in my case, a mixture of both. But yeah, I still enjoyed it, and I really still think it is a great game, and I still stand by my statement that the Dragon Age team we got in BioWare are back, and I can't wait for the DLC and what else they have installed for the next Dragon Age game, whatever it may be. So, yeah.
See, I've done a few games now, but it's still been very glitchy for me because it's been a stressful few months. So obviously I've not been able to play as much as I'd like, but so I've still got loads of content left to do and stuff. Although I've completed it, there's plenty for me to do for the next fuck knows how long. So that's cool. But yeah, no, I liked it. It wasn't quite what I expected it would be. I think, I don't know, I liked it, definitely. Just watch the bloody review that I did. It kind of covers everything. God knows my YouTube channel's suffering enough. Go and have a look. No, I liked it. I want to know more about Solus, definitely. And exactly what he's up to, because that's really curious. And yeah, I liked it.
So I still haven't gotten my review up, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I really enjoyed it. I'm still playing through it, and like everyone else has said, choosing, even though you've played through it, even choosing a different gender, choosing a different race, choosing a different personality, it just almost feels new every time because you get different dialogues, and even choosing different specializations. Like I chose to be a Templar with my human male, and Dorian is like, you smell different. He's like, you smell like a lightning strike, and I was like, wow, so that's what Templars smell like because of the lyrium. But yeah, you just keep getting new things, and I find that fascinating. So yeah, I really love the direction that it Dragon Age is going. So I like it.
Yay. Okay, so
I still have to play the multiplayer. Oh my god.
We should
God.
probably
I haven't yet.
I know.
I've only played it once.
I really want to do it.
I'll play
Ash,
it.
you don't have it on the PS4? You don't have a PS4.
I have
do
it
you?
for PS4, Xbone, and PC.
We have to do that.
I can set the PS4 up on this thing.
Just tell me a time and day, and I'll be there if I can. So.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to do that. That would be fun.
All right. So we got a bunch of questions from the chat.
One of the first questions, of course, is from Harbinger. When is D&D coming back? Let's just say, keep your ears open. Started today a few. Keep your ears open. I have something in mind. I don't know if these people will still be up for it, but I have something in mind. I don't want to spoil anything just yet, but keep your ear out. That's all I've got to say. So, yeah.
If Romance, do you think Solas really cared for the Inquisitor, or do you think she was a pawn in his plans, or started as a pawn and became more... Well,
no, I don't think he expected to fall for her. But, I mean, the fact that he says you change everything, he clearly liked her.
Yeah.
He
I don't
really
think
did
that.
fall in love with her.
I
He
think
was,
so too.
according to Patrick Weeks, he was actually going to tell
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Elven Inquisitor that he is a Dreadwolf, but then he chickened out at the last minute and mentioned about the face tattoos.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Sounds
Same thing
familiar,
happened.
Blackwell.
Yeah, Blackwell, exactly. Same thing with him. He chickened out too. Freaking chickens.
Yeah.
Buck, buck.
Men, we always check it. With men, you have to agree, we always checking out, telling our deepest, darkest secret to the people we love, don't we? Jeez.
And then you say something different. You're like, I was totally gonna tell you about this. I was totally gonna talk about your Valastine.
I mean,
they're
these
ugly.
people don't. These people think they know my deepest, darkest secrets, but they don't.
Mm.
Oh, I know we don't. I don't think we do.
You know, I know.
Okay.
I don't think we do.
Do you think they're going to do something about the sort of brushing off Cullen and the other romances possibly after the end game?
Brushing off.
What do you mean?
What?
Brushing off what?
I don't understand what that
Oh.
means.
Any romances that you haven't played after the end game?
What?
This is a
I
very
think-
confusing question.
Who's asking it?
Lioness Girl 55.
I think the way it's worded is that how do you think the romance will impact at the end game, like in a DLC or something?
But brushing off Cullen? What?
And the
I'd
other
brush off Cullen.
Oh, if you haven't romanced any
In the
other
bed.
people after the game, like I'm guessing kind of like how Blackwell and Josephine kind of like get together, and then
Oh.
also Dorian and Bull get together. So
Ah, okay.
What about him?
I,
That's all I know.
that's all I know. That
I
Esper is.
think-
Yes.
I mean, I think Vivienne actually had Bull once, but that's mostly because she's a dominant person. But
Let's see here. Oh,
uh,
Inquisition had a heavy focus on the Elven lore. Which specific lore would you like to see in the next game?
I would love to learn a little bit more about maybe the Terventer or dwarfs.
I want to know about the Warden Civil War.
Yeah, that was
That's
interesting.
that's coming. We know that's coming.
Yeah.
That's definitely coming at some point.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I
Especially
wouldn't mind
if
just
you-
like going somewhere else in Vaders, like because we've been in the south. Let's go like elsewhere and see what's out there lore-wise.
Well, we're going north in the next game, so thank God.
Teventer?
North
And
of the wall.
Enderfels?
Well, we're just going north. That's literally all we know. We're
Just
going
north of
north.
Orlais.
we're going
The north of Orlais.
we're going north of the wall.
Hmm.
Ooh, winter's coming.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I want to see the Canary. I want to just see Parvolin at some point.
Yeah.
And I just
I would
wanna
like to
know...
see it. I wouldn't want to stay there.
Oh, no. I'm
Yeah,
an
just
age. I don't
look
want to
and then run. Just run.
Yeah, just look, run, and never look back.
Hmm.
What do you think of Terventer Many Shades of Grey? What?
50 shades, man.
Oh, sorry,
Shades of
that's
Grey.
not questions.
50
Someone
shades of
would
Grey
just
Warden.
someone would just like to see 50 Shades of Grey Warden.
I would
I mean,
like to see that too.
And you've already seen that with Blackwall, so
Well, maybe not 50, but yeah.
Favorite spell or ability?
Spirit
Oh my
Blade.
god. Wall of fire. Bam. Use it all the time.
Yeah,
Spirit Blade.
that is handy,
It's-
especially because you can get right up in there.
Yeah,
Which
I
I,
can walk.
I don't like getting stuck at the back. I get bored, which is why I picked Knight Enchanter. So
Yeah, I still wish we could have worn armor though. That's something I miss, but I understand why.
You could with Silverite.
Yeah. Well, I made my
Silverite
badass.
or- Plush Fastine, I think. I can't remember what it's
Yeah.
called.
I still made my badass armor with a claw, with a gauntlets with like claws, which I've already found my perfect outfit. I want to cosplay as if I ever get time.
Hmm.
What was your
Uh,
favorite spell, Ash?
Spinning blades, just because it is one of the most powerful rogue abilities. It's like so.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not magic.
No,
I
but
wasn't too
it's
keen. I wasn't too keen on any of the rogue specializations personally.
they weren't that great.
I barely used them. I just stuck to Twin Fang, which just like killed everything.
Well, Tempest I didn't really like.
Yeah.
I mean, the fire thingy, the fire tonic was useful, but that was it.
Yeah. It's only Sarah's the only good one with that because like she's just becomes like a beast with a
Yeah,
Well,
it's just
well,
flying all over the place. Yeah.
this is awesome.
Two-handers pummel strike, really? Pummel strike, just kunk. No, two-hander whirlwind.
Yes.
Hold whirlwind, and you will never stop. It's just like yes.
Just see Bill go.
So awesome.
What do people think Mass Effect 4 is going to be like?
Oh god.
Space. That's what it's going to be like.
Space.
Space. And also pink.
If we could
No.
have customizable player character just like we do in Dragon Age, I will be the
I wanna
happiest
be-
person.
I want to be a Krogan.
You mean like race?
Yes.
That would be
I
cool.
want to be a Krogan.
That would be cool.
What would you guys
probably-
be? Like seriously?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Wait, everyone said a sorry?
I said Krogan. I would
Oh,
do an
Krogan.
Asari as well.
Sorry. I
I
love
would
sorry.
probably.
Or like a
MDB
I
is
think
still
I'd
idiot.
choose Turian.
Turian. Yeah, Turian would be good.
Go sorry, guys. They're my favourite race in the series. And no, not because they're women, because I don't see them as women. I see them as an asexual being, which is what they are. So shut the fuck up.
I just like their blue.
Yeah.
They're blue.
Blue,
Not-
purple, green. Blue, purple, green.
Not supposed to be green.
You know, I miss Shiala.
Yeah, but she got
Unless you're
sucked in
poisoned.
by a plant. Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
question. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
If you were forced to choose between sacrificing Solas or your warden, who would you choose?
Solus.
Damn.
Really? Like in the
Fuck
Fate?
Solus. Fuck Solus.
Really?
My ward.
I'm not sacrificing my warden.
But your ward is gonna die anyways.
No, he's not.
So?
My ward's gonna
Oh,
find a
actually,
cure.
no. Yeah, because she's like searching for the cure and all
She
that.
won't. She'll find it and it'll kill her anyway, because that's what. like.
No,
Evil
They
Bioware.
need to get rid of the warden.
Because
eventually.
because David Gator's writing it. Yeah, that's true. He's
in
gonna
my
kill
head-
you.
In my head, my warden finds the cure, returns to Morrigan, and they live happily ever after.
Well, I mean, I don't mind them going through the calling. I just would prefer her and
Yeah.
Alistair to go in together in a blaze of glory.
Yeah,
In a
I want a
blaze.
dramatic. I don't like my heroes like going off and like living and like getting married and having kids. No, I want them like to die like a heroic death, and it's
You
like,
guys are sick. You guys are dark.
just like cry all over the
They
place.
have to be together when they do it, so it's a little bit romantic. But
So very much like in the way I wanted Supernatural to end, with Sam and Dean Winchester just driving into hell with "Carry On My Wayward Son" singing in the background.
oh, that would have been amazing.
That's how Supernatural should end, and it should have ended ages ago because that show went on too. It's gone on too fucking long.
Like the ending of Gone with the Wind.
Still not seen it. I've got the DVD.
It's so good.
I have the DVD right down there. I think under Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I've got season 1 of that. Still not watched it. I have the randomest DVDs
No,
ever.
no white and gold, and no.
Yeah,
blue and
what
black.
color did you guys see the dress? I'm curious.
Black.
Fuck that stupid hashtag. Fuck that dress.
Black and
Fuck it,
blue
what is
too. Yeah, I
shit.
saw it black and
It was
blue.
legitimately black and blue by the manufacturer, so I stand by that.
I do not care. The only black and blue I care about
Yeah.
is Power Rangers black and blue.
That day was perfect for the internet with the whole llamas and everything and the dress. It was like,
With net
yes,
neutrality.
we finally have proven how stupid the internet is.
I already knew how stupid the bloody internet was.
What was the llama thing? I missed that.
Oh, there was like a llama police chase. They escaped. The llamas escaped.
Oh,
the
right.
little one and a big one. It was so cute. Everyone was cheering the llamas on.
Where is it? There was a question about. Oh, here it is. Would you guys be okay with playing the Inquisitor again in Dragon Age 4?
No,
No.
I'd prefer not.
No.
I would like a new character.
Yeah.
Probably
I
not
like
as
new
powerful as-
characters.
Probably not as powerful as the Inquisitor though. Maybe we've had the Inquisition. I think
I
we
want to be a
can go
straight
back.
rat.
Yeah, something like that.
Who out of all the BioWare out of all the BioWare protagonists has been your favorite?
The
That's
protagonist.
fucking hard. That's hard.
Really?
I liked all of them. By the time, once I'd picked my favourites, I liked them, and I don't have like a specific one. Although I did obviously sacrifice Hawk, but I wasn't happy about it.
I like them all. I like them all. It's hard to pick, but I'd probably have to go with my main protagonist from Jade Empire.
Oh.
Oh, we're going
Oh
across
wow,
the
that's going back.
Are we going across like the whole way through?
Do you know what my one was called?
Oh,
Golden
Is it
Golden
BioWare? Is it BioWare?
Oh,
He
yeah,
didn't say
yeah.
any specific one. I know
Golden
some people.
Shower was my
Revan
Jade
then.
Empire
Yeah.
character.
Someone are saying Raven, and like, yeah, Raven's awesome.
Yeah, Revan was awesome.
Like, yeah, that's freaking awesome. That's one of the few twists I never saw coming when I first played it.
I did because
I really liked my Hawk too. I had a really big connection with my first Hawk and Shepherd.
Hawk?
Shepard's awesome.
Sarcastic Hawk. Yes.
Sarcastic.
Oh,
Sarcastic
diplomatic
Hawk,
Hawk
definitely.
for me. He was a
Is my
sweetheart.
Male sarcastic is amazing.
Yeah, male sarcastic Hawk and memorable romance.
Yeah, sarcastic Hawk was funny.
He was my favourite.
Yes. What fanfics do you like?
Cullen
I
fanfic.
don't really read them.
Yeah,
And
same.
well, sometimes like if
You
I'm
don't
in
read
the-
fanfiction?
It's,
if
I
I'm in the
peruse them
I
every
have
now
no
and then.
time. It's really hard
Oh,
to.
you gotta make some time, girl. No, just kidding.
No, it's videos are a lot easier to watch because I can pull it up while I'm like, on the go or whatever. But like to read,
Yeah.
like
I don't read
I
many.
propose-
If I'm in the Cullen thread, I'll read the ones that they put up. I tell you who is good though. R2's Muse. You should go read all hers. The
Oh, I've
Cullen
heard
ones.
about,
She's done like her Solus one as well. That's really good. I don't know if she's put that up yet. She's probably gonna murder me for that.
I've
peruse them
read-
every now.
I've read Cullen fanfiction, Blackwall, and I was looking for some Harding, but there is none. So somebody get on it.
you were looking for some Harding.
I was looking for some Harding.
There are.
Sounds
there are
really
Harding-
bad.
There are Harding ones. Trust me, I've seen them.
I think your moustache
It's
is
just
just right.
that-
It looks longer.
Same mustache.
Yeah, it's like just like growing.
Stretch it. and see
It's
how long
become
it goes.
part of me. It's just stretch.
The
The one I was
Harding-
gonna get was like this big, and I was like, oh my god, I need that, but but I was like, no,
Gotta
that's
go,
a
like,
little
up
much.
this
If you're looking for the Harding ones, you have to look in the mature section.
Really?
Yeah, I looked for Harding ones, and I just went through the different range. I went M, and I went, oh, there are some really there are M-rated Harding ones, including one I shit you know of a future Cassandra and Harding.
Did you just hear like water? I can hear water.
I heard like a jet plane.
Oh,
I heard like bubbles.
that's
and
outside. I'm close to the road, so.
Oh, it sounded like bubbles. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's San Francisco.
I occasionally get sent random links to fan fictions that like read this fanfic, it's awesome. Turns out to be an M-rated one involving Cullen and Dorian.
Nothing wrong with that.
After hearing the
Yeah, that's
Cullen
still
tit
awesome.
one, no thank you.
The
I'm
what?
done. No, there's
Cullen?
a Cullen tit milking one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah, forever
No.
will never.
vomits forever.
Hey, let's do another question.
Uh,
Please.
Any theories on
before-
Grey Wardens, Nathaniel's mysterious allies, and Alistair Stroud important tasks during the Canary invasion?
I thought the mysterious allies were just the talking darkspawn from Awakening.
Yeah,
It's like
I-
Iceland.
yeah, I think that's the aim. The Wardens, I'm going to do a video on them, but there's a Warden Civil War coming. I know that much.
Oh yeah.
We will have to pick a side, I'm guessing.
I picked wardens. Wait, no.
The
The
Wardens
wardens are
against
the wardens.
Inquisition.
The wardens.
The Wardens.
There'll be the Grey Wardens, and then there'll be the
Whichever
magenta
one that
Wardens.
Alistair and that are in, the ones that have got all my old companions,
The
I'll go
blue
with
and
them.
black. The blue and black wardens or the gold and white ones. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
yeah, I'll join you.
I'm sorry.
I think we may want to take maybe one more question, then we'll wrap things up.
No, two. I mean one.
Five.
How about
Two,
yes,
two,
5?
two, one for each horn.
God.
How about we each choose one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Who goes first?
Oh, this is hard.
Uh,
Last
Oh, here's one.
questions. Make them good.
Come on,
I'll go with
guys.
that. I'll
We're
go with this
choosing
one. Marvel Civil War, Iron Man or Captain America?
Oh, I don't know. I like both.
Iron Man. All the
Iron
way.
Man.
Iron.
Fuck you, I'm Iron Man.
I gotta go Captain America. I love Iron Man, but I gotta go Cap. Especially if you've read Civil War. So yeah, I'm Captain America, and I can't wait for that fucking film. I can't wait for Age of Ultron in April.
Griffins. There you go. There's your question. Griffins.
Well,
Yes.
Griffins?
all I gotta
The
say,
question's Griffins? Griffins.
Yes.
Griffins.
Always
Griffins.
Griffins.
all I gotta say is
Does it have
Last
griffins
Flight.
in it?
Griffins.
Does it have griffins in it?
DI does
Yes.
not have griffins in it, but I recommend Last Flight if you want to hear about griffins.
Yep.
I don't know if
Griffin.
Maybe
anybody else
in the
has read it here, so
DLC. Maybe.
I
Yeah,
would flip
you've
out.
all read just make sure you've all read The Last Flight.
Yeah.
Not
The
all
only
of it.
thing is
Not
that-
all of it. So shut up.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh. Goddamn
No, I
Okay.
haven't. I haven't finished it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, we just ruined
So-
that.
No,
Yeah,
I knew
don't-
it. I knew it had griffins. It was in the Amazon thingy.
It's on the picture on the front.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've got my question. You just find the other ones.
All right, I got a question here. From Woozy, who do you think have the old god souls in your opinion?
Who have them?
The dead grey wardens.
Well, like, do you mean the dragons? The souls are in there as
where,
well?
Like,
or
where are they? Like, where are
the
all the
dead.
old gods? I imagine that's what.
somewhere
they
beyond the veil?
Oh,
No,
like,
yeah.
where are they imprisoned?
Yes.
That the Darkspawn have to go and find them. I don't think they're imprisoned
Beyond the veil.
underground. I think they're beyond the veil. I think they are literally in the Fade, and since the Darkspawn are creatures of the Fade, they have to burrow and get down and use their magic to find where they are and get them.
They're
Something like
lost.
You look like
Yeah.
a creep. I'm not gonna say it. No.
As far as
I look like
Euthemiel is concerned, I think it's going back to Morrigan, or Flemeth and it's gonna be with Flemeth, and Flemeth is going back to Morrigan. As far as Razakal and Luzakan, who are the remaining two, I imagine they're still in their dragon bodies somewhere in the deep roads, and are. It could be. See, the thing is that now, every time I think about the deep roads and like the red lyrium being down there, I also think about if you ever read the comics, where they had like the lyrium cave for that one, like the great dragon, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
like if they're attracted to lyrium, and that's what the dragons
Lost-
always do.
Large deposits of lyrium is where they're imprisoned, and we now know red lyrium is blighted lyrium. So
Could you imagine that like the dragons are actually like, you know how Fiona was trapped in the red lyrium? That
Yeah.
the dragons and the old gods are actually trapped in the red lyrium. That's
So
how
it'd be like
That'd be
actually
disturbing.
old
Oh,
god
wow.
blood. And then it's like tainted old god blood.
hmm
And then that's how it's
or maybe
poisoned.
they're trapped inside lyrium, and lyrium is the
That's,
thing that keeps them imprisoned, and red lyrium is what's polluted they become. Yeah, that makes sense.
that's what I think.
That's where it came from. So it's actually like old god blood, but tainted old god.
Okay.
Ah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my question. I lost it. Oh, best mustaches in game history.
Stroud.
Stroud has. A
I think Super
freaking
Mario.
epic.
He's got mustache game.
Timeless.
Gotta go Luigi.
Galahad. Well,
Luigi's death stare.
Stroud probably. Stroud has a freaking epic mustache.
Yeah.
Mustachio.
Captain Mustachio is just service.
My mustachio.
Have you ever
Oh,
heard
he's
that
a-
song, the
my
Mustache one?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
Oh god.
I have to hear it.
It was on Eurovision, and I think I would ruin everyone if
The only Eurovision song I've heard listened to is Hard Rock
Do it.
Hallelujah.
Oh god, what do I order?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that because I'm always like, you know, talking about characters with mustaches and beards that I love guys with mustaches and beards, but I always make my boyfriends shave. I'm always like, you gotta be shaven
Take it
because
off.
I don't. I have sensitive skin, and every time they like get. Although I've never felt like a full on beard.
It's
I don't know how that feels.
I can tell you it's all right. I just don't like them that long and would prefer them to be trimmed. But no, it's tolerable because it's like the hair's softer when it's longer.
Yeah, that's
you
what I
also
was
get it
thinking
in-
because I
but
was
you
like,
also get it in your mouth.
stubble hurts.
And
Stubble
you get it
hurts.
in your mouth, and that's not
No,
fun.
What are we talking about?
According
Oh my
to,
God.
Beard.
according to my ex-girlfriend, my hair's like wire. She hated it. So I grew out just to spite her.
Ash is like, kill me now.
I literally grew out to spite her just because it annoyed the hell out of her.
That's nice.
All right.
I know she came at me with a pair of scissors once.
You just hear a distant Ash in the distance, like, all right, okay, please shut up. Stop.
Bella, did you get a question, or is that us?
Yeah, it was Griffins.
Griffins.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, that's us. We might as well wrap up then.
All right. Where can everyone find you guys?
You can find me at ScottishWarrior92. Yeah, in the feed. You can find me ScottishWarrior92 on YouTube and pretty much everywhere else. Facebook, ScottishW92 on Twitter, and if you want to help support my channel and hopefully my aims to make this into a full-time career, you can check out my Patreon, which is I only ask for a minimum of $1 a month to help support my channel. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
You can find me in Tevinter. No, you can find me on YouTube, GamerMD83, and Twitter at GamerMD83 as well.
You can find me, and for fuck's sake, subscribe because my channel is dying on its arse. YouTube.com/AbiliyDrain.com, and you can find me on Twitter, also at AbiliyDrain. Come and say hi, I'm very friendly.
And you can find my stuff, well, you're on my channel, so this is my Twitch channel. You can find me on twitter.com/LadyInsanity. You can find Vivienne somewhere in the courts of Olay. And also, yeah, youtube.com/LadyXinsanity. And I'm sure all of us appreciate you being here.
Yes.
I really do.
Yep. Thank you all for your time. We do appreciate it for watching us ramble. We may do another Geekquisition. We may do another Geekquisition in a later day because we do still have plenty of Dragon Age Inquisition to talk about.
And all the DLC and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
We
don't
should
worry.
do a Geekquisition when we play multiplayer or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the
Geekquisition.
next DLC.
Yep.
Why don't we stream it?
Yep.
Yep.
Why don't we
Thank you,
stream
man.
it?
Yeah, we
Oh,
should.
gosh.
We should definitely stream it.
Yep. And don't worry, Geekquisition will eventually move away from Dragon Age once we eventually get done, but I don't think we ever will.
And then it'll be like
Yeah.
Mass Effect, and we'll turn it into like, I don't know, the Spectre Status podcast or whatever.
Now it'll be Geekquisition and 7 rank.
And so, Geek Effect.
Geek Effect. Geek Effect.
Geek Effect?
Geek Effect.
Massquisition.
Massquisition.
The Geek Effect.
Well,
Alright.
so send your name suggestions for a Mass Effect themed podcast too.
And then we could dress up like Krogans.
The Geek Masses.
I'm just gonna wear the sari hat and color myself blue. That'd be awesome.
That would be
I'll do
awesome.
the
We
same.
could do a sorry podcast.
Green.
If I can get out of the sorry
But then you disappear on your green screen.
Oh yeah, shit.
I'll just flip it. It's blue.
Ah.
If I can get one of those Asari headpieces, I'll gladly do that. I'll even get fake ones of these.
Ones of these. Ones of these.
Some of these.
Some of these.
D's,
I would
double
get-
D's.
Some D's.
I'll even get the black contacts.
Awesome. All right.
He's going to embrace eternity.
Yes. I was just about to say that. So thank you all for joining the stream. We appreciate it. Embrace eternity until next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.